That's how we start the stream, with a burp. Also, I'd like to hear the game. There you go. And I'd also like a controller too, game. That'd be great. I definitely plugged you in, controller. Are you unplugged? You were not unplugged, it was just weird. Hello, everybody. It's Fire Emblem time. Not even Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. New reward is available.
Well, how'd it go?
Premium magical herbs.
Any results?
Taking a whiff of the herbs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I swear. Anyway, what up? Hope y'all are doing wonderfully. I know I am extremely late. It's true. I know. I'm sorry. What's here? Cool. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. It's been a weird day, but we're good. We got hot pockets. We're fine.
Need something?
Or weapons. So many weapons that we don't do anything about. Hooray. I really like this game. This game is a lot of fun.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any
A
army.
great time. So we're gonna, yeah, of course. Which is this? Also one? Also one? Oh, because it says gain. God, I'm done. I'm so stupid. Anyway, speedrun. We were supposed to play today, and I said we're gonna play something different because this game is so much fun and addicting. I want to play more. So as a result, we're playing this game. All right. Let's see. What are resources? Venom Stone gives 1. Okay. Trading Smithing Stones gives us. All right, hold on. If I expand this facility, what do I need? Form a supply squad made up of novice soldiers in order to gather materials. Periodically be collected. I kind of want to max this out immediately, don't I? Increase the amount of materials that are periodically collected. Increase the type of tradable items. Gain more smithing stones when delivering goods. Smithing stones require to trade. So we want to do these. So I want to do basic building materials storage bag. Shit, what did I literally forgot? Basic building materials storage bag. Basic materials. When you complete a battle, resources will be stored automatically in the supply depot. Recover these resources best that can collect supplies.
Everything
I think I just want to get that done immediately, but we'll see later. Battalions were good. I only want to get one of each battalion. I think when it comes to training, there is only one place to train, right? I think it's just this place over here.
Time to work you into shape.
Hello. God, there's also just so much stuff over here that I should try to do. Increase training slots to 5. Unlocks advanced class. Slightly reduces the cost of leveling up. I don't really want to level people up like that, honestly. Effective training for your swords. Not bad. I think we could just do this. So, let me remove all. If I press optimize. Interesting. I just want to make sure that y'all, okay, y'all do get supports. I just want to make sure that y'all's supports are good. Doing Petra. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Yes, we begin the training.
There. Are we done now?
Nice, great. Some masters.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I'm getting better.
Imagine
Training
Sylvain.
can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Yeah. Petra, so much stuff we can do. Alright, who's maxed? I think that's the better idea. Do. Oh, shit. You can't be anything else. But okay, so we need to...
Can't wait to see how you do.
I gotta remember how to change classes. I think it's like this. Nope. It's Convoy in it. Totally is Convoy. Change class. Realistically, I want everyone to be every class because I'm kind of crazy like that. So we'll have you be a soldier. I'd rather also have them just automatically switch. Ash. Archer's done. I'm gonna have you be a monk. Gotta make sure that it's always no. Annette. You're a monk. You could be a mage. You're gonna be a Myrmidon. I want you all to learn everything that you're not comfortable with.
Training can be the
Learn
difference between
everything
victory and
that you're
defeat.
comfortable with. Oh, and it also just moves around. Just want to make sure. All good. I just want to make sure that they're not maxed, because if they get maxed, we want to switch. Hey, Blossy, how's it going? How have you been? I'm doing all right.
Back, Ash.
Yes, I'm a knight now, and I won't let you outdo me.
Interesting. To do writing stuff down. Interesting.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Got to give this a try sometime.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
A new power is now being mine.
Appraisal.
Training can be the can't wait to see how
Interesting. Now Sylvain's maxed. Let me switch him. Sylvain, congratulations, you're gonna be a fighter. Have you been to one of these Three Hopes streams, Blossy? Because I know you were at Three Houses for a while. Three Houses is always a good time. You're fine. Getting there, getting there. Getting there. Right.
We both were sweating greatly.
We both were sweating greatly.
I think
Damn.
I'm getting the hang of it.
This should come in handy.
I still have talent, I see.
It's pretty much all the people from Three Houses, but they've changed. They're so much better. Everyone's great. It's awesome. Guess I'll have you be a mage net.
I can work.
No. I mean, Happy is like the go-to girl. It's everyone but better, exactly. Look at Happy's in this game. We love Happy.
You can't do the job without the outfit.
Also true. Merluvia is actually the other one I want to focus on. Merluvia can be this. So look at the main character. Like, the main character's so cool.
Another tool in the belt.
She's so cool. No, don't change the thief. I do want to level up Petra some more.
This is a way.
Alright. How many more seals? I think I only have one more seal left, right? Yeah. Admittedly... Trickster. So Trickster's in this game. So pretty much all the classes are in this game. I do want to unlock everyone's stuff. It's just at the same time, we're going to have everyone be like their defaults more often than not. Just because it makes things a lot easier later on. Yeah, I kind of want to use Flame. Kind of do.
A new.
Also, Rodrigue's in this
See how you
game.
do.
Sorry, I'm still happy that Rodrigue's still around. We missed Rodrigue. He was dead. Difference here. Okay.
Hunger is the true enemy.
So I want to cook a meal. Actually, hold on. What can I do to expand? Slightly increase the chance of successfully cooking a meal. Slightly increase the chance of succeeding when volunteering. Buy specialty cooking utensils in the kitchen. Expand the number of dishes you can cook. We'll just cook a meal for right now. Alright. So I want to use the bigger stuff. Warrior gauge. Fills slightly faster. Weapon durability loss reduced slightly. We want happy. Honestly, we'll have like Rodrigue too, yes. Just to get everyone up. Once again, just to get everyone up. Alright, do I know how to cook?
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
They're like, oh shit.
Wait, for me? Great. I love
I love
this
how in the
stuff.
background both of them were like, oh shit, what are we eating?
This is one of my favorites. How did you know?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Fish and bean soup, okay. Well, Flane loves fish. We definitely give it to Flane. Ooh, yeah, to do. Easily we use to do. Yeah, I know cooking's not my strong suit. It's fine. Shit. That's fun.
Solid, solid.
Very solid.
Oh, but this is simply scrumptious. I love, love, love it.
You made this. Impressive.
God, now I want sushi.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Wait, is the only one the only one left is... Okay, so we just do this now. No one likes this. Shit. Alright, well
Come back whenever
then...
you're hungry.
If they don't really like this, then what I'll do is go do chores.
Yourself useful?
Alright. Chore time. Which ones do we do? Kind of want to use Happy and Petra. No, we'll do we use Ingrid and Happy. Because I want to use Happy more. Hands down.
Counting on you both.
Let's do this together. I sure hope it's something I can actually do.
We all must do our fair share.
Listen, we all love Happy, okay? Happy's the best. And this game knows that Happy's great. For other reasons. Never mind. Alright, support conversations. Merluvia and Dimitri.
Hey, did you hear? We rounded up the last stragglers from House Climate.
Damn, it's been 2
And brought
years.
destruction raining down on one of their villages in the process. Of course, it was partially their fault for mustering an army, but I can't believe His Majesty would allow such meaningless slaughter.
He's a beast. We've been through this.
Something on your mind? If you object to their idle gossip, it would behoove you to speak up.
What a fantastic word. Behoove. Let's be real. Behoove is such a fun word.
No, it's just... I don't really know what Dimitri was thinking either.
Dimitri's weird.
It's almost like he's built a wall around himself, ever since the day he killed his uncle.
Yeah, I mean, he did kill his uncle, but like... It's fine, I'm sure.
My apologies, but could I ask you to join Gustav in keeping an eye on things here for the next few days?
Sure. You going somewhere? Kinda surprised Dadu and Rodrigue aren't joining you.
Are you losing your mind?
The two of them recently departed for Dusker. They have their own duties to attend to.
Okay. Listen, I'm
why
gonna eat
don't
my
I
Hot
join
Pockets in
you?
peace while you duck.
I've got more free time these days than I know what to do with.
Hell yeah!
Offering to work during your well-deserved time off is not as praiseworthy as you believe it to be.
You're one to talk.
I'm bored.
I suppose you have a point. Very well. I'll take you up on your offer. The journey will not be a pleasant one, but your assistance will surely prove valuable.
It's because I'm amazing.
I was wondering where we were going. This is the village that was wiped out during our recent battle. Hold on. You're not planning to bury the dead by yourself, are you? That's not really a job for a king.
Damn.
Perhaps not. Yet a resting place is all I am capable of offering them now.
He's sad.
Were it possible,
Sad Dimitri
I would not have
boy.
let this village lose a single brave soul. I never intended to see them incinerated by the all-consuming flames of this war. But as the one who authorized our battle strategy, I alone am culpable for their deaths.
At least he's not insane right now.
It's not
That's
like
a good
you made
news.
the decision lightly, though. You discussed it for hours with Rodrigue and the others.
Hours and hours and hours.
Even so, no means can possibly excuse these ends. No amount of justification will bring back the lives that were lost here.
True. And no matter how hard you fight for a better outcome, there's no guarantee you'll actually achieve it.
War sucks.
No.
Or really
I cannot
sucks.
shut my eyes to the cruelty my actions have wrought. Yet, if I do not claim this battle and its aftermath to be just and proper, my soldiers will lose faith in me.
I think they're already wary of you, buddy.
How long must this horrible cycle continue?
Don't be like that, Dimitri. I'm sure people will understand if you just tell them the whole story.
Human beings are understanding creatures, okay?
There's no need for that. This burden is mine to bear, and mine alone.
Damn. Our boy be Depresso. Oh, it's Dadu. It's time for the Dadu boy. Dadu.
Hey, Dadu, what are you doing here? You need something?
No, but I must ask, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? No, what are you doing here? No, what are you doing here? No, what are you doing here?
Just, making sure all the equipment's in good shape. With how rough yesterday's battle was, I figured it couldn't hurt to round up all the weapons that got broken and try my hand at fixing them.
I see.
Sorry, should I not have taken them out at night or something? You're giving me this look like you don't trust me.
You have His Majesty's trust. I will not lay a hand on you.
Dadu's like, I don't trust you at all.
But I would like to better understand who you are.
Sure.
Makes sense to me. I'm still just a newcomer, and my background's unclear at best.
Listen, we agree with the Dadu all the time. All of the time. Now you're good. Let me eat my Hot Pocket.
Nah, it's fine. I'd be suspicious of me too if I were you. Besides, I don't exactly want to go losing my employer either. So feel free to keep as many eyes out as you think necessary.
Man, we're... Oh, shit!
Dimitri clearly needs all the help he can get.
Drop my controller.
I mean, he made me a commanding officer without so much as a second thought to my past or my intentions.
Yet that conviction makes people follow him.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with his decision. Having you close by is convenient.
Hooray!
What, so you can keep a better eye on me? It doesn't really matter. As long as he's paying me, I'll do whatever I've got to do to win for him. Oh, and if I do anything suspicious, you're more than welcome to cut me down right then and there.
Man, we talk about this so nonchalantly. Listen, if I become a suspicious person, I want you to kill me, okay? pretty easy. Stake right through the heart, stab me in both eyes. It's
very
easy.
mercenary response.
Well, yeah,
Like
that's what I am.
Like that's how
I
we're
might have
going about
risen the
this apparently.
ranks, and I might have my own unit now, but I'm still a merc at heart. As long as I get the results, everything else, like trust and respect, will follow. At least, that's what my old Captain Burling taught me. So I guess I don't have much choice but to just keep at it till I earn your trust.
I see. Now, these weapon repairs will take time. Allow me to aid you.
You sure you don't mean keep an eye on me? Glad to have your help, though, Dedue.
Also, something that I want to commend the developers on, the fact that they animated and actually put on Merluvia's character model, or female Shez's character model, the actual eye being hidden by the hair. I've heard that there's some games that like they'll have hair covering the eye, but there's actually not an eye there. But like I noticed that through that cutscene, Merluvia actually blinked with both eyes, and you can see the animation. That's really cool.
Huh.
It's a really cool touch.
So House Yvonne is actually just a branch of House Blathid?
Interesting.
Yes. Though really, if you trace any noble bloodline back far enough, you will find most of them are related in one way or another.
True!
For example, Duke Yvonne possesses the crest of Karen, while her grandfather possessed the minor crest of Fraldarius.
Hooray!
Yet another of her ancestors bore the crest of Blathid, which is passed down through the royal bloodline.
Yeah.
So you just gotta have a crest to inherit the family title, huh? Doesn't matter which one it is?
In general, yes. The nobility used to be more particular about their requirements, but that is in the past now.
Yeah, that sounds about
Since
right.
the houses all keep intermingling, none of them really have a pure bloodline anymore. Meaning they don't get to be picky about which crests they get.
Mm-hmm.
Though in truth, the main reason why crests are so valued is because they allow their bearers to wield the hero's relics, passed down through generations.
Hence why you have one,
In
I
other
think.
words, one who possesses a crest compatible with the family's relic is much more likely to inherit the family title.
Pennsylvania.
Huh. Speaking of, you're the heir to House Galatea, but your crest comes from another family, right?
Yes, but my house is a little different from the others. We originally split off from House Daphne in Leicester, you see.
Gotcha.
And at times in our history, crest bearers have been passed over entirely for the inheritance.
Damn.
Ugh, can't you just pick a rule and stick to it? Why do you nobles always have to make stuff so complicated?
Complicated or not, this is important knowledge if you are going to keep serving His Majesty.
Dang, we're being taught by
If you
nobles?
stay ignorant, the
Damn.
soldiers you command will lose respect for you, and His Majesty's reputation will be irreparably damaged.
Ah, it's fine. Apologies.
Sorry, you're right. I shouldn't be complaining after I asked you to teach me. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, right. You're the legitimate heir and you have a crest, which means you're gonna inherit the family title someday.
True!
But what about all that talk of becoming a knight? Can you even do that if you're leading your house?
The answer is no.
No. I have dreamt of obtaining knighthood and defending the king ever since I was a little girl. But I'm afraid it's not meant to be.
Listen, Ingrid, we know what happens.
None
You're
of your
fine.
siblings have crests,
You'll be fine.
do they? Isn't there anyone who can take the title for you?
My eldest brother says he is willing to do so if necessary. After all, the decision comes down to what the family and the heir want. Usually, leadership passes to a child with a crest.
But you're the only one who has a crest.
There have been exceptions, as I mentioned before. Even so, it is the duty of every kingdom noble to take up their relic in defense of their people.
True!
Not to
Defend
mention
your
my
people!
father is not the only one who wants to see me in charge of the house. The citizens of Galatea are hoping for the same.
But you want to be a knight.
Huh. I'm not sure I really get all the politics behind it, since I wasn't born in the kingdom.
Where were we born again? I have no
Wouldn't you
idea.
still be able to protect the king, even if you ended up a count?
I am not sure I follow.
Sorry, I can explain some other time. There's a story about a mercenary I'd love to tell you.
Ooh, stories. And then Rodrigue! Sorry, I'm so excited about Rodrigue. Let's go!
Well, if it isn't our mercenary friend, I trust you've adjusted to life in the kingdom by now.
Been 2 years, buddy. 2
More or
years.
less. I've been here a few times before on the job, so it's not too big a shock. but I've never lived as far north as Ferdiad. There's still a bunch I need to get used to.
Like the cold winters?
Stuff like the wind blowing straight through you, or how it's always so stupidly cold, even inside. Or how you can't go out after a blizzard.
Yup.
It snowed so much one night that I couldn't even open the door in the morning. Thought I was off to meet the goddess that day.
We're gonna go die with the
An
goddess.
amusing enough story when you tell it like that. But Faerghus winters are no joke. They're harsh, unforgiving beasts. Tell me, have you grown to despise the cold?
But I like the cold. I like the cold.
So
It's great.
I mean, sure, all the snow is really annoying. But it's also beautiful. You can't see lamplit streets covered in this stuff anywhere but here.
I thought the same when I was young. Though the more years I gain, the more frustrating
It's a
it becomes.
Sparks. What up, Sparks?
Nevertheless, this
Hey,
brutal
what up,
tundra
Sage?
is the
How's it
only
going?
home we have. Meaning there's nothing to do but adapt, persevere, and enjoy the lives we've built here.
Hooray!
Like how the messengers ride Pegasi instead of horses during the winter?
Exactly. The sight of those majestic creatures soaring through the frost-ridden sky is one unique to Faerghus.
How do the Pegasi even... I'm not going to question
How much snow
logistics.
blankets the ground, our Pegasi quite literally rise to the occasion. When my son and his majesty were still just boys, they followed one off into the frigid mountains of all places. By the time I found them, they were but two shivering masses on the ground. For a moment, I thought my heart would never beat again.
Losing both of your kids.
So Felix has
Glenn
been getting
dead?
into
Yeah,
trouble
Glenn's still
ever
dead.
since he was a kid, huh?
His penchant for danger is unchanged, yes. Though I fear his disposition has grown far sharper. The hardships of becoming Duke at his age are undoubtedly weighing upon his mind.
I don't know. I don't think you need to worry about him. He can take care of himself just fine.
Yep, that's him for you.
Point. Perhaps it's time I let him spread his wings like the Pegasus he chased all those years ago. It seems the coming winter
I don't think you ever
will
wanted to
bring
be a
more than
Pegasus
just
knight, though.
cold to Faerghus. The ravages of war approach on the same wind.
The
Training in such
wind.
conditions will be a struggle indeed, but we cannot afford to ignore the looming Srang threat either. Managing our territories through it all will not be an easy task. But I have faith we will adapt, persevere, and overcome, just as we always have.
Next winter, huh? We'll just have to do whatever it takes to make sure the war's over by then.
True. Also, hold up. I got some cool shit. Just gotta update some things. Hold on. So I got some good news for y'all, by the way. Sorry, I was gonna mention this at the beginning of the stream and then I kind of forgot, but it's still pretty cool. Y'all, we got new emotes. Finally. They hopefully should be updated by now. I think. There should be 2 new ones. Yeah, maybe not. Sometimes it takes a while to like actually update. Yeah, there you go. Yep. You got Angry and Chill, and then there's also a subscriber one, which is... Hold on. Or actually, no, there's only those 2. There's only those 2 right now, and then there's actually a raid one that will be implemented here relatively soon. Yeah. But yeah, little better late than never. But yeah. Also, hold up. Do something here. Boom. Times 2. Ooh, no, times 1. Times 2. There you go. Cool. Yeah, so we got Chill and Angry, and then Raid will happen soon. It's great. Rodrigue and Ingrid also get a conversation.
exhausted most of the Pegasus Corps. So how should I advance the mounted units on the ground?
A tricky proposition indeed. The enemy general won't be foolish enough to miss a chance to seize the advantage here.
Seize the advantage. Seize it.
We are going to face the enemy with our remaining troops. It would be best to have the mounted units take up formation in the narrow pass to the east. Then, the remaining Pegasus Knights can attack from the cliffs above and end this quickly. Still, my scouts claim there may be archers stationed on those cliff tops.
So many archers.
Naturally.
All of the
Everyone knows to
archers.
expect Pegasus Knights as soon as they see the standard of Galatea. The enemy will doubtless be ready for this.
Gotta use things that are not Pegasi.
Yes, it is quite the predicament. I cannot help but wonder what my father or brothers would do. As someone who commands an army of Galatea, withdrawal is not an option.
I don't think you need to rack your brain over this too hard, Ingrid.
But if we fight without any sort of strategy, we will suffer major casualties.
Ingrid's like, I want to use all the strategy. Rodrigue's like, you're overthinking it, girl.
Might prove to be in your favor. If the enemy sees your back to the wall, they may let their guard down and grow reckless. How many Pegasus Knights stand ready?
Nearly half. Perhaps more if their wounds can heal in time.
Then select the most skilled from among them and make for the cliff tops.
And fly into the jaws of their trap?
While using the speed of the Pegasi to minimize injury, make it look like you're taking a desperate retreat. Then withdraw your troops. If the enemy thinks they've subdued the famed Pegasus Knights of Galatea, they'll deploy troops from their main fortress, leaving it lightly guarded. Once they do, send a separate unit of your remaining Pegasus Knights to capture it.
Yes, that's
Look
just
at that
my work.
strategy.
You are
Good
amazing,
shit.
Lord Rodrigue. I suppose this comes from your wide range of experience.
He is
Actually,
like,
it's a strategy suggested
Yeah.
by your brother once upon a time.
oh
My
shit.
brother? Oh, that's right. I believe he served in Srang while he was still a squire.
Despite his low rank, he astonished us all with his clever suggestions for deploying our flying units.
I have a long way to go if I wish to live up to him. I must prove more diligent about studying strategy.
He'll be fine,
Very
Ingrid.
ambitious. My son could stand to learn a thing or two from your example, but you ought not overextend yourself. Make certain to rest those wings every once in a while. I wouldn't be able to face the Count or your brothers if I allowed you to work yourself to exhaustion.
Resting my wings is a rather difficult proposition. I can't very well run about playing games as I did when I was a child. In any
You could
case,
rest.
I thank you very much for the advice. I think I know how to proceed now.
You could rest,
The pleasure is
Ingrid.
mine, Ingrid. This is the most dangerous strategy, so let's endeavor to make sure we both come out of this alive.
Yeah, Rodrigue has some pretty good support conversations, that's for sure. Jeez Louise. God. I'm loving this. I said this at the beginning of the stream, I'll say it again. I really didn't want to go to work yesterday, purely because I was like, I want to play more of this game. Also off stream, I did get S rank in chapter 3. By the way. Yo, facilities, bro.
With any matters regarding the facilities.
Oh, you can upgrade the battalion guild. Alright.
Let me know if I may be of further.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
What battlefield? We're gonna go... Ooh, what's this? Extra quests. Very rarely, extra quests will appear on the board map. Extra quests offer a chance to get numerous rewards from couriers and monsters. Extra quests will disappear when their counter reaches 0. The counter will just increase each time a new region is captured. So, I mean, yeah, we can get that done easy. We get fruits and materials. Perfect. Bandits have appeared in Charon territory in order to attack and trade routes, eliminate them that they oppose. Sure. Sure indeed. Interesting. Just a regular 500 enemy one? The main quest. The mission time limit expires. Gosh. This is the best tease. Sorry. So, drink right now. Drink the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Spark. I thought these were the actual, like, ones with sugar. The zero sugar just tastes so weird to me. I want sugar so bad. I always take a sip and I'm like, what am I drinking again? Oh, right. Me being a dumbass. All right, so we have to defeat 500 enemies. Do we have the conditions? So yeah, we have to defeat 500. Do have to do it in less than 7 minutes. Oh, so this rank here is gonna be pretty simple. So what do I want to do? Merluvia and Net are our two main focuses here. So I think we put them in two different. Merluvia is gonna be good. And what do we got on the left side? Oh, we can do Merluvia and Ingrid. There you go. Exactly.
I won't let you down.
Net. Don't want to use Rodrigue. Looks like, or Flame.
Hey,
Happy?
Why not?
Listen, Happy's always a good choice. So, Ingrid, I'm gonna use this. I'm using a Word document to remind myself who's being partnered with who. Convoy-wise, is there a better tomb I can give you? No. You're getting the speed ring because Happy, you're gonna be used for all of Infinity. Okay, so battalions. Here's the question. When it comes to battalions, they don't level up in this game anymore, right? Or do they? It says resist lances, level 1 and level 2. Nope, they just give a character a little extra boost. Gonna be honest then, I don't think I want to use battalions until I get some way better ones. I'm gonna have one of each battalion just for the lulz, but I think I'm just gonna kind of keep that as such. You can still use Lumen. Yes, Annette, use the +6 sword. Sure. Okay. Yeah. No, I think that's good.
Is it too late to just stay home?
Happy, stop. No staying home.
Here goes. Let's fight together.
Not a problem. I mean, best shot.
Actually, what I can just do is
Okay,
point.
mine, but I'm not doing any extra work. Here goes. Yeah,
I'll handle this. Together. You got
Defeat 500 enemies.
breather.
Wow, that was cool. Ooh, look at that! That's the wrong button. One of these days I'll remember the buttons, even though I literally just played this game a little bit earlier. We're just kicking booty. This guy's gonna die. Oh, he's so dead. This is pretty good.
Not a problem. The stronghold's out.
Yeah, let's go, darkness. Oh man, Happy's actually kind of cracked. I should actually, hold on. Can I go to the menu real quick? I should actually see what everyone's, like, Happy's abilities are. Strong attacks in units, final regular attack generates a small zone in front of the unit that deals dark damage, press R to detonate the zones and cause a small explosion. See, this is why you gotta pay attention to what they have. Monster's Appeal does a very small amount of damage to one of the monster barriers even when the unit does not attack with the correct weakness. Ooh! In order to guard, increase damage dealt to enemies by 3%. God, she's kind of cracked. I gotta remember everyone's, like... I really need to remember everyone's, like, abilities, right?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
good enough? I don't want to die yet.
I'm on it.
Don't say I didn't
Happy may not be the strongest, but this is working out amazingly. Wow.
Here goes. My turn. This stronghold is ours now.
And we are just kicking butt right now.
We weren't strong enough.
I'm loving this. This is so much fun. I love the missions where you just have to like defeat everybody. Like it's so fun and so enjoyable in my opinion.
Out of the way. Still improving.
We can always depend on your strength.
I'm all right.
Ingrid leveling up. Everyone's doing great. Meanwhile, like, the only thing I don't like about Warriors games is that typically the first person that you run into, the first person that you use in a game is the one that usually is the strongest. So. Oh no, the commoner's dying. You're dying? That's crazy!
Victory!
I'm gonna just blow that just by a hair.
We'll do it together.
Look at this. Kicking booty. Side mission done.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Tonic and retreat.
I don't want to die yet.
So I'm gonna do this. Cool. And then what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna switch
Begin the operation.
and have you fly over here so that you can use some of your moves. Just because I want to like level up all the moves right now. Defeating the monk.
I'm sorry. That should do it.
I was very confused because I was just spamming Y right there and nothing was happening. I got very concerned. I was like, Annette, are you okay? Just want to make sure we use up all of our moves. Boom! Come on, critical strike. Let's go.
I'll give it 1,000 time to push off. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave it.
I thought she said, I'm gonna give it 1,000 times to move on. And I was very confused. It's like, what do you mean by this?
You shall pay for this.
Oh, and we're done.
Now
Oh god, look at all the I don't know if y'all saw at the bottom of the screen, there was just a bunch of people who just flew in with dark magic. Like they just were like oh, that was great. That was honestly fantastic. Did I just get I just got an achievement for playing with all girls, huh?
That's nice, I guess.
I just saw that. Nice. Sorry, that was hilarious that they just all got like swamped in there. Good shit, team. I just want to make sure I also level up everyone's stuff while I'm at
I'll
it.
be able to help even more now.
Immediate seal. Side mission complete. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Training points are covered. 10 strategy resources works for me. And we get some story.
Fool. Striking out on his own was idiotic to the utmost degree.
Is this...
Had he only been more patient, we could have all joined with the Imperial Army's main corps and mobilized as one cohesive unit.
It seems the kingdom's offer of shelter to the Central Church incensed him to act.
This guy was part of Three Houses. I forgot he's like the knight for somebody that you fight in ALL.
You know how deeply Lord Lenato's hatred for the church and their kind has festered. Ever since the day they brought a blade down.
Hey, what a flash. So the new Saints Row game coming out this month? Oh, it is this month, isn't it? Yeah,
But what of his
absolutely.
adopted son? Wasn't he made a knight of the royal family? For a time, he served the Grand Duke of Etha as
Yes,
well.
I am.
I can't possibly fathom what the man is thinking.
Really? The matter seems rather open and shut to me. He possesses a burning hatred for both the Church and the Archbishop at its head. Just as they deserve the ultimate punishment in Lenato's mind, so too does the King, who has chosen to take them in.
If only he'd slowed down for a moment to consider how his ridiculous actions would affect me. I carried out my betrayal of the kingdom with the promise of imperial protection of our territory firmly in sight.
And they're about to get destroyed.
Of course, all be for naught if this ends with our lands razed to the ground and my head skewered on the lance of the enraged King of Faerghus.
I imagine he will be quite angry. Yes. We should prepare ourselves for what's to come.
Why does Gwendol like sound like a dwarf to me? Oi, mate, please give the beer booze. I don't know.
Arialand is sure to be met with a siege, in which case we hand it back to the kingdom. A peace offering, if you will. But if Lenato emerges victorious, we defect to the Empire as planned. Both sides covet the fortress. Whichever way the winds of war blow, we only need match them to stay afloat.
Are you sure, Your Excellency? Normally you'd balk at such cagey behavior.
Don't play dumb with me, Gwendol. You've said it yourself. There will be no shame in surrender as long as you fight tooth and nail to the end.
Okay, sure. Cool stuff. Your army's steadily taking control of the area. You liberated some spoils of war. Woo! We are using that. You met a merchant who was running a stall. Can't do business here anymore with all these bands around, so we'll let this go for cheap before it gets stolen. Sure. Interesting. All right, let's go expand some facilities. But yeah, no, I totally forgot that the new Saints Row game comes out. Flash, is the new Saints Row game, is it co-op? Has that been confirmed or anything? I haven't followed anything regarding the game itself because I like to say like as minimal as possible, but I don't recall if there's anything, if it's co-op or anything.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
All right. So it increases the type of tradable items. I kind of want to just keep using this so that way I can get some more good stuff. Okay, here. Gain more smithing stones when delivering goods is good. Reduce number of smithing stones required to trade is even better. So I want to do this. Quality building material storage chest. Quality building material, which we don't have yet. So I'm going to have to get the other one first. Which I still need quality building material for. God dang it. But so I don't have quality. Do I have storage chest? Just have storage bags. That's okay.
Everything has its use.
That's fine. Oh, I could do one more training. Forgot about that. We'll do that here in a moment. You.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Oh, it's really just the training grounds? Training to 5. So, okay, well, training to 5 is important, so we'll do that. Nothing else, really? Just cost using the blacksmith. Is there anything else that I can do right now? So the quality building materials I can't do. Humble furnishings? 2 more basic building material and 20 humble furnishings? Okay. Because yeah, the cost of leveling up doesn't matter too much to me because I don't foresee myself using that until way later.
Time to work you into shape.
Unlocking this. Just want to double check, making sure no one's maxed out of everybody here. All right, begin training. Sage, is this what the training points are only used for?
We tried.
Nice, nice, nice. Wow, all nices.
Hey, a new power. All right.
This will help everyone out.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Sylvain got max. Sylvain can learn some new things. Why are you suddenly a fighter? Did you change on your own?
Well,
wait, did you just self-change yourself to a fighter? No, you've been a fighter this entire time.
Time to work you into shape.
Because if I do this, you're training on other things that you aren't already. Got it.
See how you do.
That's how that works. Okay. Okay, I understand that now. I understand that. That's pretty cool. That is honestly like super, super cool to me. All right, strategist. Hello, sir.
Are you headed to?
We're gonna be moving on to the next fight here. Defend the supply base. The rebel army sympathetic to Lonato is attacking the supply base. Intercept them, protect the stronghold. This is fun. I love this game. I love this game so much. Defeat the soldier and the other enemies. There's a chest. Defeat if the kitchen's captured. Shit, we can't lose the kitchen. I do not see a key anywhere. So I kind of want to bring Ash along. I think bringing Ash along is good. There is a potential that a key would show up later. Oh, we gotta use Ash anyway. Okay, perfect.
Do my best.
So Ash. Now, overall, I want to say I do really, really enjoy this game. All things considered, there's still a few things like that I have gripes with, such as like the fact that support conversations, like support ranks, don't show up above characters' heads just to show like what support they are, like kind of like quality of life sort of things. But it's fine.
if that's what you want.
So Ash, Ash and Sylvain are gonna be good over here. So we will get Ash, Sylvain. Actually, we'll do all guys for this fight, because I think we're gonna need to do that anyway. We'll do Dimitri. Dimitri and Dedue. It's a top looking. Happy. Plain. We'll do Dimitri and Dedue.
Do what I must.
Cool. All right. Everyone's probably good. You're still stuck with your. Yeah, you get that. 2 iron hits. Iron X. Oh, you guys just get the best stuff. That's fine. Okay. 500, 30%. Yeah.
Let us cut through our foes.
So you just have to defeat the soldier and some enemies. So to do.
Let's begin.
You need to run over there. Wait a second.
Let's begin.
Other assign as adjutant. There. Okay, that's perfect.
I'll do my best.
So
We'll win if we work together and defend.
I must see everyone safe.
So do you just automatically? Yes, you do. That's so good. Defeat the soldier and their allies. Okay. First time using Dimitri in a while. That was incredible.
Hear you, Louding. I'll make short work of this.
Look at this move. This is insane.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. We will proceed as planned.
In actuality, hold on.
Let's begin.
It's
stand
back.
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
Smash! Fucking smash them!
Is that all we've got?
Pretty good, huh?
It's not over.
Sylvain's not the best at using an axe, but that's okay.
Hear you loud and clear.
Alright, hold on. We switch to Ash.
Do my best.
Ash, I'm gonna need you to go down here. Use the moves that we need.
Let's take it for ourselves.
Yeah, though, there are some weapons that they're like not the greatest with, but it still works. Some 2. Would 2 be good? Got him. Let's go. Major damage. Anyone else around here? No.
Let's begin.
Okay, how are we doing time-wise? 7? Not bad, not bad. Alright, so everyone else is advancing on the kitchen.
Let's get started.
Oh, there's a thief?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Dude, that thief is fucking cruising!
I'll do what I must.
Excuse me.
Let's begin.
How's this looking? No, we're fine.
Something.
We're fine, we're fine.
Wish this were...
A successful conquest.
Oh, hello. Excuse me. You need to make sure you're not doing anything crazy.
Here we go.
Oh, destruction! Dude, this thief is so screwed. This thief, they're trying their best. Come on, thief. Get better.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Alright. How's this looking right now? Kitchen's getting fucked. Alright, I kinda need to do to head over here to save him, but everything else is now gonna go down to... Oh, okay. That was enough. Shoot. 314?
No. We must deal with the situation at once. I'll do.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on.
Quit. I've awaited this moment.
What's next? I'm waiting.
If I... Okay. Here's the thing. If I could beat these guys... Sylvain, I'm gonna need you over here. This is actually a great idea. I have an idea in order to get enough.
The rest is up to you.
Let's take the stronghold.
Okay, I don't want to do that yet. Okay, Sylvain's here.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Mage appeared.
Allow me to fight alongside you.
The mage reached the destinations.
We're not losing to anyone.
Sylvain, try running faster, boyo.
I'll do my best. I'll show you what I can do.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, God. Frozen? Okay. Help. Excuse me. We need to just kill y'all right now. Please, quickly. Thank you.
I'll do all I can. I think I've got you now.
Cool.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
We did enough.
Stand back.
Perfect.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
Okay. Now that that's
We will
there,
proceed as planned.
Dimitri, head for the archer. I just need to get the mage to get over there so that way we have a side quest done. Excuse me, I need you to move, please.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Please, mage. Please keep moving. Please keep moving. Please, I need to do the side mission. Please keep moving. Please. I'm like, hurry.
I shall take the lead. March on, soldiers of Faerghus.
That's our king. Wherever you go, we'll be right there with you.
Okay. Boom. We're good. We're good. We should be beating it time. Woo! This was close. This one was a close one. They should be dead.
We'll need to care for this strong.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That was like perfect.
Ooh, we did it.
Oh God, Dimitri, why are you slicing that man? Why are you slicing that poor man? Oh God. That man's like, ah. Dude just got cut to pieces.
I'll head. I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I'm getting better.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Nice, White Verona. So much money. It's so nice. Not gonna lie, I also looked at like stream time and I was like, oh shit, I might be late for work. And then I remembered I don't work today. 10 strategy resources. Oh, another quest. Okay, so we gotta go over there. When you conquer a new region, sometimes an expedition icon along with the unit's name will appear in the upper left corner of the war map. If you invite that unit on an expedition, you'll get more support points than usual. Once you've taken them on the expedition, they won't want to go again. They also won't want to go anymore if you deploy for battle before going on an expedition. At times, you'll find challenge quests on the war map in exchange for battling under challenger quests on the war map. In exchange for battling under a variety of limitations, you'll be more likely to earn better rewards from surveying spots and from achieving a strength battle as a result. Sigurd wants to go on an expedition, but do we, though? Okay, hold up. So, how does this all work? So we got this. The Hermit Mage told you about the geography of this area. The fog is pretty thick around here. Take this so you don't get lost. So a torch, okay. Horses are tied up in the stables. They don't look to be doing too very well. Unfortunately, we don't have enough feed. If you have any vegetables to share, we'll give you something in return. Yo, that's amazing. Sure. And then extra quests. Set out on the extra quest, capture the thieves. Yes. Did I do that wrong? Because I don't think I can make it to the... Oh, fuck. I might have done this wrong. Hold on. Shit. I won't be able to do both of these, right? Let me go real quick to system. I want to save. Just before so surveying spot, you stop by a town in the process of building, and the auxiliary unit comes to rendezvous with you.
What do you think?
Some of us will stay behind to defend the town. Please take the rest of us with you into battle. The armor coat. So funny. It's okay, it's not a huge loss. So, I just want to get it done. So hold on. If I try to set out to capture the thieves, that reduces this by 1, right? So I literally cannot do both. Can I see what rewards I get? Is that a possibility? Details. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh yeah, facility could be expanded. Let's go back there real quick. Can I see what the rewards are?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Can't expand it.
Everything has its use.
I need to do volunteering. Actually, I could go on an expedition with Ingrid. Hold on.
Greetings. Right.
Expedition, sure. Because if you want to go on an expedition, why not? We have the time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Where are we off to?
I guess
Where
the
do you want
plane.
to go?
Oh, look at the little horses. I love that. Look at little horses on the bottom. Hello, Ingrid. The vast expanse of green natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tie up your horse and graze by the
A
meadow.
ride through this field would feel incredible. Just imagine it. The grass beneath you, the wind whipping through your hair.
Decided to take a break. Interesting. We got a little.
Felix and His Majesty perform all their duties with such grace and skill. I can only hope to do the same myself.
Oh, this is the same as tea time. Tea time. That's a good question.
House Galatea is famed for its formidable Pegasus Brigade. It's only natural that's how I prefer to fight myself.
Be impressed. That didn't work out too well.
I want to create a world where nobody has to worry where their next meal might come from.
Can I help?
I appreciate it.
There we go. 2 out of 3. Not bad.
This was lovely. Thank you again for inviting me.
Ooh. That was cute. That was cute. I liked it. Gonna have to pay attention to rewards later.
How'd it go?
Holy one. Thank you.
Any result's a good result.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
I mean, I guess I can unlock this. We have enough materials. Oh shit, awesome. Let's do axes first. I'll worry about the other ones later. Italians, yeah. I can buy them. Wait a second.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the...
Ooh, okay, we need one more. Hold on, we need one more. Training grounds. Hold on. Sword. I need 10 recruit training gears. Oh, I can get those easy. I can get those easy. Yo.
Supplies are the lifeblood.
I know I'm like very close to you, but like I need 10 of these. Thank you.
Everything has its use.
You just walk up to the supply master, you're like, hey, and just get right up into her face. This isn't me like coming on to you or anything. I just really need materials. Your supply of training points and activity points is increased. Do we get that immediately? Ooh, we do. We do. All right, hello, Mr. Training Instructor. I need to train again. Begin training. Annette and Ingrid.
At least we tried.
Perfect. Let's go. Great. Perfect. Nice.
A new power is now being mine.
Got to give this a try sometime.
No, this is not my peak.
This should come in handy.
I still have talent, I see.
How can I best use this power?
This is cool.
Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
New support conversation. Awesome. I'll check that out in a moment. I just want to make sure everyone's class is good. Felix, mercenary is done. Felix, how do you feel about being a monk? Ingrid, how do you feel about being a fighter? Everyone else is cool. And we got a new support conversation. Felix and Sylvain. Let's go.
What were you thinking? Sticking your nose into some soldier's fight? You have a lot of growing up to do if you're still throwing yourself in the middle of random brawls like that. Keep this up, and House Fraldarius' reputation will be rolling in the mud with you.
Damn, Sylvain's actually angry.
Not to mention how it reflects poorly on His Majesty, considering he's the one who made you a duke.
I know all that.
Do you? Because you don't look like a man who's achieved some fantastic new enlightenment.
This is rich coming from you. I liked it better when you used to take the heat.
Are you kidding? You were always the one being scolded when we were kids.
Because you were a half-wit who kept dragging me into your ludicrous schemes.
Was that how it was? Whatever you say. But tell me, what's got you swinging your fists around this time?
Nothing specific. I just couldn't back down after getting involved.
You really need to start being more careful. Look, you've even got a bruise going. Who knows what would happen to Faerghus if we lost you?
I won't say you'd be fine without me, but you do know I could fall in battle any day now, right?
Bite your tongue, Felix. Just think for 2 seconds. What would happen to Faerghus? And to His Majesty if you died?
A lot of depressing stuff, probably.
He's got too much on his plate already. Yet he insists on doing everything himself.
Sylvain sounds like he supremely cares about Felix, which I know is true, but like he super sounds like he cares.
With the Empire, battles outside Fodlan, governing the kingdom, reforming the entire social structure of pretty much everything. If he didn't have you at his side, he'd fall flat on his face.
You speak as though you have no stake in this whatsoever. We're in the same situation. One of these days, you'll inherit the title of Margrave Gautier. Are you ready for that?
I know. Trust me, I am very well aware. Which is why I always act with the utmost integrity.
You're the complete opposite of integrity. Though I suppose you have been attempting to shake some of your old habits recently.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to pat me on the back every once in a while.
You're like a baby that just learned to walk. A pat on the back would only knock you over.
Damn!
You can try to make up for your past actions all you want. But that kind of thing isn't easily swept aside.
Hey, Thunder Drummer, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Kid Party. Enjoy your follow remotes. How's it going?
The sooner you realize that, the better.
That tongue of yours is sharp as ever, I see. Never change, Felix.
I guess
The two
I was
best
a touch
boys.
reckless this time. As much as I hate to admit it, so I'll give you that much.
Aw, they're so good. I love God. Support conversations in this game. This game is so good. Sorry, it's just so good. I love it. Da
Care to
boys.
make yourself useful?
Sure, we'll care for both persons. Shit, never mind. Who needs Ash's back? Felix and Petra, maybe? You want to get this game? So far, it's a lot of fun, but I'm also biased because I really like Dynasty Warrior type games. We'll do Felix and Sedith. I think that's pretty good.
Counting on you both.
Let's go.
Very well. I shall lend you my strength.
Perfect, and we got a sunflower.
We all must do our
Oh, we got a sunflower. It's over. We got the sunflower. Don't know what I think the sunflower is a gift. But listen, as somebody who's addicted to sunflower seeds,
Battlefield are you headed
let me
to?
tell you. Okay. I'm gonna save. Just on the whim that this lowers the battle rank by 1. I just wish I knew what both of these did. Like what the rewards are. Like if it's nothing big, then sure, I won't worry about it too much then. Because I think that's what you mentioned, Sage, that it's not like that big of a deal. I just don't want to be missing like a mark or something, like a certification thing. Good old Felix, who is a mage. That works, I guess. Who else has positive? Flame? Wow, okay. Felix and Petra.
I fight for my land of home.
Here's a question. Army status, information. Okay, y'all aren't maxed. Yeah, really is just an extra question. You can get some extra, the usual mods, nothing special. Okay, that's good to know. Don't do that. Okay, so I got Felix and Petra will be together. And then over here, so I need to have Flame. I think I need somebody with a sword. But will a net work? Ingrid's not terrible. Rodrigue is actually pretty good. Sedith is a good choice too. I think we take Rodrigue. So Flame and Rodrigue. Yeah, I really hope to stream some more Dynasty Warriors like games. I've been looking to get some Dynasty Warriors game on PC for a while. So should be pretty fun. But I want to finish one path here. Okay. You Son is Adjutant. Son is Adjutant makes that easy.
But I will when I must.
Here. Okay. So we have to defeat the courier, but also defeat 400 enemies in the meantime. You're the courier, right? Yeah. So we'll switch to Flame once we get there. That's right, Felix. You. If nothing occurs with the decaying altar.
I'll do what I can.
In actuality, so I'm gonna have you get over here.
Oh, my turn.
Ow! Stop hurting Flame. This courier's kind of insane.
They are relying on me.
Come on.
Are you prepared?
Wow, Flame's kind of insane. Flame is kind of insane. Holy cow.
Retreat!
Now's our chance.
This is a complete contrast to Flame of, This is a complete contrast to Flame of yesteryear. Holy moly! Where's our courier? Hello, other courier. Nope. Excuse me. Luminous prayer is insane! Oh my lord! Look at all this damage that Flame is doing!
I'm all right. I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
This girl's kind of
I
insane.
should be able to manage this much.
This girl is kind of insane. Oh my lord. Hi. Let me just do a super move right here.
Let us assist each other. I must do this. I feel.
Stand down.
I'll have Flame just keep focusing for right now. That way I can just get some more kills and level up skills real fast. This, wow. And then Intense Velocity is doing pretty good. Spratu.
I'm swapping in.
I'm sorry.
Courier.
We weren't strong enough.
We can ill afford defeat here.
Beat Pegasus Knight. Okay, and then we'll send Flame
I will give it my all.
to come down here. I know Sylvain was pretty strong, but this is starting to get ridiculous. 352? It's not enough. Base Captain? $374? How much are we looking at? Oh, this is gonna be close. Maybe not. Still 374. Here. Okay, this should kill. This should kill. Maybe. We switch to Flame. I don't think we do this in time. Damn. Let's retry. I want to retry this. I think we could easily get this done. And Flame can yeah, no, this will be we can do this. This should be pretty piece of cake.
I am not inclined.
It's just more of not getting the courier to get there.
All. I will assist you.
We must act now, before the war. I know not
to fight, but I will when I must. We
All right.
can do this.
You two.
I'll do what I can.
Head all the way down there.
Surrender. Prepare yourself.
Okay. We do this. We run. Keep running. Keep running. Actually, I'm gonna have you defeat this. Meanwhile, Felix actually should be able to take care of this. Where's the courier? There you are. Hello. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, and then if we keep the thing alive, all that means is I should be able to take them down like actually really easily. This is actually perfect. There we go. Because all the couriers have to come down in this specific area, so if I just kind of kill them right here, like we'll be okay.
I'm all right.
So we do this.
Retreat!
I'm swarming in.
I can still fight.
Just need to make sure I'm using all of their. I forget that Petra's kind of insane. Why is everyone in this game like actively insane to use? I love this.
I can still fight. It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
That went well, unsurprisingly.
The spin move too is so good.
We weren't strong enough.
So don't think I have anyone. Okay, so now you go over here.
Allow me.
Oh, Night Kneeler's gonna suck for you, buddy. Wait, does Rodrigue have the same ability as like Sylvain and Ingrid? Yeah, martial prowess, I think.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
There you go. How much are we at? 211? Oh, we'll be fine. As long as we defeat the courier and then we move immediately to Petra. As long as I just kind of take down every of the minor mooks. Yeah, all these little mooks over here, we should be able to kill. Let me do this. They all should be. They should take a lot of damage. I don't think we actually kill the Pegasus Knight. We should be able to do enough damage. Yeah. 302. Good.
Finished with great success.
Stand down.
There we go. We do this. Should do enough damage, right?
Keep the pressure up. Too easy.
No matter what.
Aw, Petra. 30? Man, this is gonna be close. No, there's not enough. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think there's enough. Maybe there is. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Man, this is actually tough. What is... Yeah, now we're over 4 minutes. Wow, this one's actually hard to S rank. I was actually not expecting this to be that hard to S rank, but it actually is. So how do I want to go about this then? I think the same team is good. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what to do. I know what we do.
I am not inclined.
So we go.
I'll do what I can.
I will give
You
it my
two
all. I will
assign as
assist you.
adjutants.
We must act now, before the I know.
To fight.
And then
But
as
I will,
soon
but I must.
we have you two here,
I'll do what I can.
You
We march
go right
on. I'll
here.
do what I can.
Actually, I'm gonna have them attack the courier, and then we just make sure that Rodrigue just pretty much goes around killing everything. Because Rodrigue's actually should be strong enough too. Yeah, I know exactly. Shoot. Freaking courier. Yo.
Stand down.
Alright, hold up. As long as Rodrigue is down there, he should be able to block all of them from doing anything. We should be okay. Because now what I need to do is go this way. Because look at all these enemies that are just chilling right here.
I will do this.
Swapping in.
Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, that sucks for this guy. Oh, this is so much. Yeah, this is so much damage. This should be perfect. And then I know what I'm gonna do.
Stand down. I'll do what
So
I
now we go down here.
I'll handle this.
Retreat!
They are relying on me. Are you prepared? They are relying on me.
I'm sorry.
Okay. 269 should be perfect.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Are you prepared?
We can ill afford defeat.
All right. I think this works. How much are we at? 315? Oh, we should be fine.
Relying on me. Are you prepared?
Now's our chance. Attack.
They are relying on me. Are you prepared?
This prayer is too powerful.
Leave this to me.
Care to join me?
Flame is too powerful. Alright, I don't think this kills. Maybe it does. Oh, it totally does, doesn't it?
You called.
Right here. Okay. Where's the biggest group of them? Like right over here?
No one is matching us.
So I just need to see how many we can get killed with this.
Too easy.
And then I know there's one other place that we can go. Yeah. Because you should nearly be maxed.
Well, what's next?
Should be this group over here. Let's build it up. Okay, here. Perfect. And then Flame should be able to take the kill. This should be enough. This should be enough. Okay. So we flip. 32. Got it.
They are relying on me. Are you prepared?
It should be dead. Should be dead. Let's go! Flane's broken! Flane's insane in this game! Though they are relying on her. Wow. Wow. Yo, Flane is cracked.
For His Majesty.
Like, no shit. Flane is insane. Wow. It doesn't go down. It does not go down if you do a side battle. It's only the main battles that count. Okay, that's good to know. Whew. All right, cool. Sorry. Flane is insane. Also, we got Felix and Rodrigue with a support conversation. So Sylvain's insane, Ingrid's insane, Flane's insane.
What kind of greeting is that? I gave you my title, not free license for insolence.
Spare me the lecture. I have a question about the lords of Southern Fraldaria's territory.
Okay.
So you're having trouble with them as well, are you? Let me guess. They're withholding provisions. Or perhaps they refuse to send troops they promised.
How did you know?
Because I've been through the same thing with them any number of times.
Southern soldiers are unskilled, but they make up for it with sheer numbers.
Damn.
I need their cooperation, yet they refuse to negotiate. And I have no idea how to convince them.
Yes. I imagine they're dealing with their own issues.
Which is?
What issues would those be?
When they refused to send reinforcements for the invasion of Srang, it was because the lords were embroiled in a succession dispute. If one house sent soldiers, the others would pounce on the opportunity to move against them.
Oh, so they're just bickering in between each other.
Could never
Got
have
it.
told you something like that.
So you went around to each territory personally?
Yes. Though considering we're presently on war footing, doing so now would be unwise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's hardly helpful, but I'll take it into consideration and see what I can do.
Felix is doing pretty good though as a new
Something
lord.
funny?
Just thinking that you've grown into a fine duke.
Sorry, Duke.
Were you expecting me to fail? You're the one who gave me the title, after all.
True. But I inherited the role when I was much older than you. You're doing extremely well for your age. It seems I raised two very capable sons.
Don't tell me you're glorifying Glenn's death again.
Oh, Glenn's still dead. All right. Well, I figured he was still dead, but...
Felix.
I've been walking in your footsteps, serving our king and leading an army of knights. After all that, I thought maybe I'd come to understand you a bit better, but I still can't stomach what you said that day.
Is it the same thing you said in the other timeline?
Again. Perhaps the two of us will never see eye to eye. If Glenn were alive, I half suspect he'd say I was being childish.
Dang. Glenn is still dead. Rip in pieces. Okay, alright. Southern Garant territory. Kingdom scouts were spotted by the enemy and being pursued. Head out to cover their retreat. So you can only use male units. Why? Why do you only use male units? What? The Armored Knight, the Archer, the Mercenary are routed. You can only take male units. Got it. What was the battle details? Victory. The Armored Knight and their allies reached destination. Oh, so they just have to get back from... Okay, got it. Why is this a restriction? So I can only use male units. Sucks that Ingrid gets a bonus, but whatever. Ash, we'll have Ash come the middle. What do we got on the right?
Time to go.
Ash and Sylvain. I guess those two are back at it again. What are we looking at on the left side of things? Probably archers? Looks like it's archers.
None shall stand in
Do
my path.
Sedith and Dimitri?
Then I'll be off.
Yeah, Sedith, Dimitri. Sage, is there an easy way to check support points between people other than going to army status and just kind of checking everyone individually? Sylvain. So Sylvain and Ash are still good. Sedith and Dimitri. Let's see. Okay. So
Follow my lead. If I'm going to get
All right.
Do my best.
Hear you loud and clear. I might just be able to help.
We will proceed as planned. Allow me to help you.
Shall we? I am on base. I'd rather it be by the ladies.
We can still reverse our fortunes.
What's up? Cool. Let's get going.
We're in bad shape over here.
Both are all there. So let's get you going up. Yeah, no. Oh, God. Ow! Dick! Our allies appear to attack. I wonder how you get a perfect guard. I know how to do perfect dodges in this game, I just don't know how to do perfect guard, because I don't usually find myself guarding too much. Man, this soldier's pretty powerful, huh? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Archer's in trouble. How fucked is the archer right now?
Stand back.
Alright, how are you? You're about half. You also are about half. Okay.
Hear you loud and clear.
Fine. I'll go up
I've
there.
awaited this moment.
Excuse me, pardon me. I need to go save a person. Ow. It's just stabbing me. Wait, you're on a horse. I was like, wait a second, you're on a horse. You can get there much faster.
Do
Alright.
not interfere.
What is your thing? Hold up, what? No. Yo, Sedith, what's your skill? Windswept. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Lament your weakness.
Oh. Okay.
Very good.
Is there somebody still back there? Yeah, there is. Interesting. So Sedith's whole thing is he can just kind of keep people launched in the air. So there's wind. Nice. Yo, the mercenary will be okay. Seriously, don't worry about it. Okay, so Sedith's kind of cracked.
No escape. Lament your weakness.
Oh, you're really good against horses, huh?
No escape.
I gotta fall back.
Hi, I'm gonna need y'all to die. How do I perfect guard?
Yes, let us unite. This is the end. Me call that easy. Left. Inspirational as always.
Surrender! Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
What's going on? Archer's okay.
No escape. Do not interfere.
I'm so confused about how to do a perfect guard. Because, like, that's something I need to learn. Preferably. Oh, does Windstorm? Oh, Windstorm already starts off. Okay, that makes sense.
Lament your weakness.
Oh no, now it's new. Okay.
Do not interfere.
There we go.
The honor is mine.
I got this.
Jesus! It's just destroying everybody. Oh man, everyone's just getting destroyed. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. Everyone's dying. Well, we're already past that.
Lend me your strength.
Beat the enemies near the kingdom. Wait, where? Defeat 300 enemies. Okay.
On to the next one. Let's make the most of this. Hear you loud and clear.
Sylvain, you're gonna need to protect that mercenary, because if that mercenary dies, it's on your head.
Do not interfere.
More reinforcements. Wait, so more reinforcements right here. Main mission's done. Dorothea? Wait, what? Dorothea, what are you doing here? Wait,
I'm more than just some pretty face.
wait! You look cool. How do I get you on my team? But I want you to be on my team. Dorothea, please!
Let us press our advantage first.
Ooh, so close. Can I not get Dorothy on my team just yet? I take it. I mean, this is probably the best.
There is no honor in being rewarded for such slaughter.
Nope, not yet.
I
Figured.
prefer to rejoice thinking of those I've managed to protect.
A fearsome warrior who can crush entire armies single-handedly. It's like King Luke himself is on the battlefield with us.
Was that bad? That seems bad.
Hi, please. I mean, I should be able to kill pretty fast. Okay, cool. Hurry.
I won't ever forget your kindness.
Do I have enough time? I do.
Allow me.
Dorothea, where are you? Hi.
Shall we go?
Strike in unison.
Our resolve unites us. Stand down.
Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Sorry, Dorothea.
Did we make it? I could have sworn we were goners.
Alright, sorry. Oops, excuse me. So I was trying to figure out how to like actually perfect guard, because that's something I need to get done at some point. Good job, Dimitri. It just seems like I'm doing like regular guards and not perfect guards, so.
Hey, I'm getting.
think I'm getting the hang of it.
Ooh, charm ring. Nice. Good stuff. Training points. Oh, cool. Another one of those. Hey, we can now do Magdrig Way. We're not gonna do that yet. Ooh, Owl Feather's back. Oh, I should probably survey the land first. Hold up. I should probably survey the land first. Excuse me, strategist.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I like to survey the land before I do anything. Gather officers and discuss what strategy you'll employ. Then we will use every tactic at disposal. Must be especially guarded against magical attacks. It seems that residents fled somewhere. They left some useful items behind. Good shit. Like devoid of people. It's a button where you can press to go to the war map. You don't have to go to the strategist every time. Oh, okay. You find a remote deserted lake. You can go for a secret solo swim here. Ooh, what? Oh, it raises their charm. I don't know what charm does, but who has the lowest? Zeus at 13, Ash is at 12, Net's at 12, Petra's at 12. Focus on blue lions, so we'll do Ash. Civilian house, okay. Civilian has lost the key to the storehouse. They said they're willing to share some of the goods with you if you can open it. 30 synthetic stones, awesome.
Make sure you're ready.
So you said there's a button? Oh, ZR. I see it, ZR. Okay, owl. Personal quarters, please. I'll drop the feather. I know it's like every... Do you have another one? No. It's like, I thought you had another one. Training instructor.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Where are you? Supply Master, right? Yeah. I was like, Supply Master's who I'm looking
Supplies
for.
are the lifeblood of any army.
Okay. I have 144 smithing stones. Training gears. So I need 320 smithing stones. Gonna give me too much. Let's get rid of some of the bad. Some of the bad lances we have, maybe. Just bad items. Or like lesser tier items, I guess. Venom bow. Honestly, venom bow's better than a lot of things. Anything with no 17. Really? So what, can I get 20 of these? I can get 20. That's fine.
Everything has its use.
Training instructor.
Time to work you into shape.
Magic is probably a good one. And lance. Train. Move. Optimize. Sweet. Alright, that is perfect. In training. That is cool. That is hella cool. That was so cool.
Break new boundaries.
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
Training can be the difference between with proper
I
training,
loved
you'll be
every second
unstoppable.
of what that just was. Alright, so you're good with being a mercenary. Admittedly, I'll turn you into a fighter. No manually equipped. Dimitri, let's get you to use a sword for the time being. Who else? Ash. Myrmidon. You're maxed. And listen, I know that this is not the proper way for people to have their classes, but I don't listen to that. Oh shoot, another facility could be expanded. Hold up. I saw that. Another facility could be expanded. I just don't know which one. Hello.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding
Ooh, recreation quarter. Yes. Yes. I want to get better at cooking meals. Oh, cool. Blacksmith is good. Awesome. I don't think I'm going to be using the blacksmith too often, if I'm being honest. It's still good to have.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
This game is hella fun. Let's go capture the thieves. So it's a courier again. Flight routes. Sometimes there'll be flight routes over cliffs and other impassable terrains. Must be so the flight route's up here, but like I don't think we're gonna need that. Alright, let's change our units around. Alright, what are we looking at? Mercenary. Gotcha. So we got Felix and Mercedes. Mercedes might not be the most useful. Same with Felix. Thanks.
I will do what I must.
To do plus Felix, I guess.
Them all down.
I guess to do plus Felix is like not the worst thing. It's only 2 of them, right, that have it? Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Mercedes. One of you has to be like really good. Is it just Rodrigue? Rodrigue and Seteth? I think Mercedes and Seteth. Probably. For the best. Yeah. Another, oh, this one's gonna be another close one too, isn't it? Okay.
We'll set them straight.
Get immediately to the map.
Advance.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
You two assign as an adjutant.
Let's begin.
You assign as adjutant.
Shall we? I am on my way.
Shall we? I'm here to help, if you don't
So
mind.
So I'll have Seteth, and then we'll have Dedu go left.
Allow me.
I'm going.
Stay strong. We
Oh,
can
hello.
win this. Let's do this.
Ow.
Let's begin.
Have you cut across here, maybe?
Onward. Retreat.
I think it's just gonna be an issue of just trying to get caught up with everything. Nice. Okay, we stopped the courier right there in their tracks. We should be okay. Dude, Seteth is actually kind of busted as well. I think Seteth is actually just higher level than everyone, to be completely honest. Yeah, no, this is... It's not too much craziness going on right now. Let's see if I can... There you go.
Lament your weakness.
Yeah, that guy who's coming down on the right side should be not that bad to deal with.
I'm all right.
Cool. So 3 kill them. Alright. So now we're gonna have Seteth go over here.
I'm going. Stand down.
Ooh, that courier is gonna make things a little bit difficult. Now in it. Actually, I'm just gonna switch back to Dedue. It's the better way to deal with it.
A taste more bitter than black as coffee.
I hope it was enough.
Still in the fight.
There we go. The courier's down.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Gosh. I wish I knew what a perfect guard looked like. Will I get like a visual indicator if I do a perfect guard? Let's see. I wish I knew what it looked like, honestly.
My duty calls.
A taste more bitter than black as coffee.
So it's probably over here.
Directive fulfilled.
Okay. Spawn over here. Yep. Mage.
No matter what.
Do I have enough time? I do. Cool. Smash!
Onward. No escape.
Good swap. Okay.
I'll take your place.
Smash! Constantly smash!
Do not interfere.
So let's go, Mercedes. Yeah, we're good.
And now, our next task begins.
I want to see this.
I need to be stronger.
I'm checking something here real fast.
I've got this.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how it works. Okay, I got it. I got it. Alright, I'll become the best at perfect guarding. Hopefully, this stream. We'll see. Yo, Dedue mastered. Let's go.
This makes sense.
No, this is
It's not my peak.
I have yet more power to unleash.
Meanwhile, me not using any battalions. Nice. Dedue and Felix becoming friends. It's great. Cool. There's no support conversation, I guess, between them though. Dimitri and Felix. Yeah. That's the thing with Warriors game, with the Fire Emblem Warriors games. There's not too much conversations between them. Convoys ambushed and fell into the enemy hands, defeat the enemy army, and rescue the captive allies. Rescue the Cavalier. I'm gonna turn up blood. Allies. The Cavalier, Archer, or Brawler. So another instance of this. Okay. Yo, Merluvia coming back. Let's go. Alright, so, Merluvia is not going to be good against the back half, so I actually probably want to have Merluvia right here. And who's the lowest level right now? Lowest level? Wow, everyone's almost like right around the same level. Liu's happy.
Why not?
He's good. Then Ash. Oh, Ash is fantastic over there. we have anyone on the right side that we can do? Flame's good too.
I can fight as well.
I should Flame. So you and Happy. Sucks that you don't get. We really don't get too many supports. Okay. Flame. Sorry. Ash, Flame, Myrrh, and Happy. Flame and Ash. Oh, Flame and Ash got a lot of supports. Cool. Alright.
Let's earn our keep.
There's no time.
Not a problem.
Let's
work
Happy.
together.
Here
I love how Happy's icon shows a hat. There is no hat.
I will give it
Same
my
with Flames.
all. I will assist you.
They're like, who needs a hat?
We'll time to waste. We have to help.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
I would like you to advance.
So it's a strong hold for the Cavalier and the Athletics. Doesn't look like they're. Ow! What a shot! Hold on. So can I do this? There we go. That's actually really strong. So perfect guard is kind of the main one that we want to deal with. Ash.
I'll do my best.
This is that.
We won't last at this rate. We need assistance.
Go.
Let's take it for ourselves.
1, 2, boink. Hello, Archer. How's it going? Brawler is in trouble. Aid them. They'll be aided in a moment.
The stronghold's ours.
There you go. Wow. Okay, so now it's showing where they all are. Sure is in trouble. Aid them. They are being aided. All right, let's just do this real quick.
Let's get it over with.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Look at all these hits. Perfect. You should be fine now. All right, I'm gonna have you run down here. Cavalier's taking damage.
That wasn't so bad. I'll do what I must.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Ow.
Too easy.
Not bad. You're a real overachiever, aren't you?
I love how sassy.
See what we can do.
Sassy, sassy, happy. All right, buddy, you got the world's biggest range of all time, huh?
This stronghold will fall.
Yo, he's fine.
A successful conquest. I'll do my best.
Ash, dude, help out with that. Do. Blink.
My turn.
Flame, you deal with that.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
Wow, that was a good perfect guard. Huh.
I got this.
I don't want to die yet.
Oh, this poor brigand. This poor brigand. He's so dead. Good try. Good try, brigand. A for effort.
Right on.
We're done for.
Ow.
The rest is up to you.
Baron Barnabas.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Interesting. Baron Barnabas sounds like that previous guy that we just faced. Crazy. Oh, we got time. All right.
I'll cover you.
Hello, y'all are gonna die. Y'all are gonna die.
I got this. Yeah, you like that?
And electricity. Boom.
Here goes.
Motherfucker, you are about to die.
This stronghold is ours now.
Yeah, you did. All three dead.
I will give it my all.
Good stuff.
My turn.
I have to fall back.
So now I just have to beat Barnabas? That's it, right? Yeah, no, I literally just have to beat Barnabas and that's it. I still need some more kills. Shouldn't be bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Excuse me, fighter. You were about to beat me earlier. You wanna fight? And they missed. There you go. There's our perfect guard.
Here goes.
You guard them.
Oh, my turn. This should be a few.
There's nearly rooted. Really?
Here goes.
Can you? How is the brawler about to die?
Yeah.
Oh, he's an archer. Whatever.
They are relying on me.
I think that guy's actually about to die, huh?
Just one moment, please.
Thanks.
Come on.
Are you prepared?
Excuse me. I need you to die, please, miss. Thank you. Alright, perfect guarding's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay.
I will give it my all.
Alright. Barnabas should be dead here relatively soon.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I really love how, like,
You shall pay for this. You hear?
that Happy uses her size as a attack. Oh, cool. Hi. Oh, excuse me, sir. I think you're about to die. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he gave me a seal. Let's go. We got a seal.
It was a little iffy for a while there. But
I'm
we
just-
made it just in time.
Iffy? Oh, we crushed them. Are you kidding me, Ash? We absolutely crushed them. Let it be known, we are destroying. I feel like I'm underleveled though compared to everything else. Is that fair?
That's nice.
Like I feel underleveled, but I don't feel underleveled, if that makes sense.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Hey, I'm getting better.
Ooh, an intermediate seal. Happy and flame. But I think in like Warriors games, level really just does not matter. Alright, so you found a campsite that has been vacated. Upon closer inspection, some items have been left behind. Awesome. Surveying spots. There's a village in the forest. The villagers will give you a reward if you rid them of bandits. Obtain the following: spicy fish and tuna stew. Yep, and we defeated a way more enemies than they thought. Let's capture the thieves. Why not? We got time. We got this. Defeat the courier and other enemies. Who would have thought? Fighting a courier again? Crazy. Mercedes is gonna have to go up here.
I can do
And who can beat Dimitri, actually. Yeah, we'll do Dimitri. And then our other person is Rodrigue. Okay, Rodrigue is pretty good with Ash. Ash is not bad. Net's better. All right, so Rodrigue, Net, Mercedes, and Dimitri. Cool. Though I think Annette, is any of you max? No? Okay, cool. Easy.
Good luck, everyone.
Pretty simple, pretty awesome. We are killing everybody.
I'm here to help.
We will proceed as
Murder!
Allow me to help you.
I'll give it 1,000%.
We all know war is just
We can do it
widespread murder.
together.
We must
That's all
act
it
now,
is.
before the war. I know not how
Okay,
much I can offer.
so
Allow me to help
couriers
all
want to
this.
get down here. Got it.
We fight for Faerghus.
I'll do what I can.
Well, okay, so they all have to funnel.
We will proceed as
So if Dimitri can just literally like stand right here, that gives us enough time to get all the couriers.
Just watch. Let's do this. You're finished.
Come on. Come on.
You like that?
I thought I had that. I thought I had the timing perfect. That's fine. I was like, I got the timing perfect. Man, this guy's just running everywhere. Where the hell's this guy going? Is he just going all the way around? Yo, dude. You just heading all the way around or something? Jeez, Annette's kind of cracked. Everyone's cracked at this game, and I love them all the same. Straight up, like, the fact that Annette can just break through these gauges so fast is insane to me. Like, absolutely insane. I also don't know what your skill does, but I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Dragging the others down.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Alright, they're doing good over there.
My time has come.
So, who is this person? Mage? It is a mage. I think YYX is also the best in the best combo in this game, which is mirroring all of the other Dynasty Warriors like games that I've played, where YYX is just always the best move to do, because it always breaks.
We won't lose, no matter what.
I've awaited this moment.
So you're who I have to fight. How many are we at? 325? Not bad.
Allow me.
Here's a question. 395? Oh, we can do this. Wait, who's the right one? Who's the one I have to kill? Excuse me. Who are you? Who's the one I have to kill? Smash is so funny. I'm a little scared.
This victory will be
Did I kill enough?
toward our new future.
Did I kill enough? exactly enough. Exactly enough. Wow.
I think I've learned something new.
Amazing, I think, is an understatement in this case. Like, wow. What are the odds we got exactly 400? Cannot hold any more supplies. Oh, so only after 2 battles. Okay. Okay. I love that. That was, oh, that was cool. I love it.
Supplies are the lifeblood
Kicking
of any
butt.
army.
There's insignia. Can I expand you at all? No, you need stuff for later.
Everything
Okay.
has its use.
Facility can be expanded, so we'll just go to the facilities master to see what we
Allow me
got.
to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Oh, I forgot. Reduce the cost of gifts, types of weapons. This is what I want. We gain from winning a battle. Interesting. So I need a soldier's license. Reduce the cost. I mean, I feel like I already get enough gold as it is. No one wanted to go on an expedition. And food-wise... Is there anything I could do food-wise?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Is it, though? Slightly fills awakening gauge. So this is like the only thing left. Just slightly filling the awakening gauge at the start of battle. But no one likes this. Happy is the only one who likes it.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I think I'll do chores.
Care to make yourself useful?
But who needs more? I guess Ash. We'll do Ash and Sylvain.
Counting on you both.
Come on, we'll do it together. All right, let's give it our best.
That's fine.
We all must do our fair share.
Alright, yeah, that's it, right? That should be everything. Done all the missions. Alright, let's do the big one. Lord Lonato has raised an army in rebellion against the kingdom. Your forces march through the fog to strike down the traitorous lord and the imperial troops at his back. Actually, before I do that, let me... Convoy. I just want to make sure everyone is a class that is not max. Like, Dedu right now. Dedu, I'll have you be a Myrmidon. Just don't want to do any of that manually. It just takes too long. Flane is done being a priest. I'll have Flane be a soldier then next. Man, if Nekariku was here, Nekariku would be losing their shit right now. Alright, deploy the selected area. It's time for the Battle of Magdred. Totally was calling it something else earlier. Totally was.
After the last 2 years with Dimitri, I thought we'd seen every battlefield there is to see in Faerghus. But Magdred Way, huh? This one's new.
So how does the fog play a part in this?
Foggy, don't you think? I might even hazard to call it a lot foggy. You've never fought in conditions like these, so you do well to keep what wits you have about you.
Because fog was kind of a big thing in some maps in Three Houses.
If you're not
So we'll see.
careful in this fog, you could find yourself walking straight off a cliff. Horrible way to go, if you ask me.
Come on, you're not my mom. I can handle myself.
Wow, look who woke up on the confidence side of the bed. If that's how you feel, maybe you don't even need my help anymore.
Back off a little.
Come on, it was a joke. Don't be so sensitive. You know I appreciate you.
Fine. But in case you forgot, if you die, I go with you. Our fates are intertwined. So no doing anything too reckless out there. You understand? Now come on, let's go.
Defeat Lonato. Oh, the entire map is foggy, so you have to kind of explore it yourself, it looks like. Okay, so let's see. We got 40 points. Persuade Dorothea is one we definitely need. I think that's the only person we can persuade, so we get Dorothea this time. Awesome. Flying Surge. Let's see. Torch improves visibility. Resonant Ward. Conjure a magic shield that reduces damage from incoming magical attacks. Flying Surge. Summon a flying unit to engage the enemy. Reinforcements will deploy periodically. To heal allies. Begin with additional allied strongholds. I think we want Torch. Yeah, for improved visibility. Maybe Flying Surge. Yeah. So we'll go there. And we will be getting Dorothea, so that's good. Alright, yes, I know that you're supposed to be part of this. Just give me a second. So this is a story, so oh, Petra and Happy are still here. Okay. I just didn't know if I could use them or not. So let's take a look. Let's see what we should do. So we should have variety. So with the bow, we have a lot of swordsmen. Sylvain, is Merluvia the other one? Hold on.
Time to go.
Yes, Merluvia is the other one. Okay, cool. So if that's the case, looks like we have a lot of people with swords. So I'll have... So we're gonna go Merluvia and Flame for the first one. I would like somebody with a sword to lead a charge, and I think we'll have that be... No? Okay. So just seeing the visibility here, we got a soldier with a lance, so we need an axe.
I can do this.
So we'll have Mercedes there, and Mercedes will be backed by Sylvain. Mercedes and Sylvain. I just want to see what's over here. Sword. Which means I need a lance. Who has a lance? Rodrigue?
Nice having more to do.
Yeah. So we'll have Rodrigue. Rodrigue, who are you good with? I'm actually gonna probably do Rodrigue and Sedith. No. Yeah, I'm gonna do Rodrigue and Sedith. Seems like a weird combination, but I want to get everyone maxed out as best as I can. So we got spear, axe, bow. Do I want sword? I think I do. I think we do do. And who's lowest level? Ingrid? Yeah, we'll do Dedu and Ingrid.
I'm ready.
That's what it looks like. Everything looks good. I'm gonna save real quick. Just because I don't know how this is gonna go. So we'll fight. 1,800 units killed. That'll be insane. Yeah. Before we continue. So Merluvia. Plane.
I will give it my all. I will
Merluvia.
assist you. Shall we?
Mercedes and Sylvain.
Hear you loud and clear.
Sylvain,
I might just be able to help.
Dedu and Ingrid.
Allow me to help.
It's a good thing that I write things down, because otherwise
We must act now.
I will like forget very easily.
I am on my way.
Telling where our enemies might be lurking in this fog. Be at the ready for potential ambushes.
In any case, we lack the luxury of waiting for it to clear. Lonato must be found and put to the sword as soon as possible. We will begin by advancing our front line. All forces, prepare to march.
Strongholds.
Not even against the king himself.
Okay. Oops, I also should probably focus on fighting people.
Let's give it a shot.
So Mercedes can go over here.
Come with me.
Dedu go over here. This.
I can barely see my hand in front of my face.
We did bring torches.
Didn't we bring torches?
You like that?
which increases our visibility.
I can see way better now. This will make moving around a lot easier too.
Yep. Cool. So we're gonna move up here. You already covered that, so we're gonna have you move up. I think we just go through here, actually. Actually, hold up.
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm gonna use Dedu to go this way. God. No, I need you to take this, please.
Strike with all your might.
Man, timing this is a little difficult, isn't it?
I'm with you.
This ends now.
I cannot.
I defy you.
And Dedu sounds so angry, I love it.
I can help.
Ow. Alright, we're doing good so far. And then seizing the fortress actually means we can do a lot more. So I'm gonna have you over here. Mercedes. Let's go right here. Dude, YYX. YYX is so powerful. Doesn't stop being powerful. Good, found Olivia. It's just so strong. For no reason, too. That's the best part. It's so strong for literally zero reason. So strong.
I've got this.
Actually,
not a problem.
You can probably take them. I'm gonna have you move up.
This isn't a battle. It's a bloodbath. We were set out here like lambs to the slaughter.
This is almost too easy. Press our advantage.
You wanna fight? You wanna fight?
Grant them no mercy.
I wish I was better at timing. You think as somebody who plays a bunch of rhythm games like me would actually be decent at guarding?
I'm going.
There we go. Man, the fog is kind of crazy.
Everyone, fall back. We need to regroup.
Do you though?
All is proceeding apace, but don't let up. Keep an eye out for Emblem.
Oh no, it's Bulika! Oh no! Ashen Demon's here. But I want you on my team!
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Okay, hold up.
Shall we?
You chill right there.
We must act now.
From the Empire.
Take a breather.
Allow me.
Everyone, gird yourselves.
Didn't think I'd get another shot at the Ashen Demon this soon.
You're more capable than I expected.
They're holding back. So much for gauging their strength.
God, you're so strong! Why are you holding back? They're just so strong. Why are you so strong? Mikon? Is that, wait, that's Sylvain's brother. Sylvain's brother? Miklon.
Looks like I'm late. Guess I'll get working on my orders.
Yo, Miklon.
From House Gautier? What is he doing here? So, my brother's joining us. Looks like His Majesty really pulled out all the stops.
I'll stop the enemy dead in their tracks. You lot use your brains and figure out how we win this thing.
Oh, so Miklon's gonna be distracting.
Their orders. We're going to find them. Miklon can handle things on his own.
Yeah. Find and defeat Geralt. Okay.
We must act now.
So hold up. Go in here.
Shall we?
You need to go up here.
Not a problem.
Everyone just started moving down. Hold up.
Let's begin.
To do can go in here.
I didn't expect they'd have reinforcements, but it doesn't change much. We know what we have to do. Now all that's left is to do.
Geralt, why are you
Are you
evil?
seriously going to sit back and let someone else handle the Ashen Demon for you?
Face and defeat Volca? Ow.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we?
Wait, so you can actually defeat... Wait, is Alois evil? Wait, Alois is part of
I may be
Geralt.
new to Gerald's band, but my only hope is that I don't get you all killed. That funeral would truly be a great
Wait.
affair.
But I can't get Alois on my team? Fuck.
Grant them no mercy.
I'm counting on you. Strike in unison. I won't let you down. I will fulfill my
Wait, am I able to beat Volca right here? Wait, no. Sorry, wrong button. This one. I'll defeat them. I can defeat him, I believe it. Focus. Got it. Come on, come on. Just the flames. Fuck.
Enough of this foolishness.
Wait, did you leave? Yeah, let's go. Fucking did it.
Shall we? Come with me, everyone.
So I really can't fight Alois, huh?
My turn.
Felled Volca.
They were a formidable opponent. Would that we could have finished them here. But greed in battle will only end in tragedy.
So they beat the kid. These kingdom folks are tougher than I thought.
Woo. I'm so glad we beat him, but damn, that was tough.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Wow, that's not a lot of damage. Is Alois down? No.
Come then. Let us fight with honor.
Nope, there's Geralt. Glad to see that you're alive, buddy, and not being killed by somebody.
It was only a matter of time till they found us. Let's give them a nice, warm welcome.
They're tough. These are no ordinary mercs.
Drive the target.
I
Gotcha.
won't be the one to drag my new comrades down. Stay the course.
You not taking any damage? No, you're just taking very minimal damage. Gotcha.
Not a problem.
I'll do it.
I can.
Let's begin. Go down here.
Stand this no longer. My time has come. Do not interfere.
How am I doing right now? Nowhere near 1800. Something else is about to happen. There's got to be something else that's happening here.
I'm going. Are you ready?
Yeah, there's no way that this is all there is. Because we haven't even seen Dorothea yet. Ow. Let's just do this.
Right on me.
I'm coming too.
Guess the years are starting to catch up to me. What?
I'll do it.
Excuse me? I'm gonna do this.
To victory.
Where is Dorothea in all this? So I'm gonna just kind of destroy things while I'm at it. Also, I don't have a key. There is no key. Did anyone pick up a key?
I'll take your
No.
place. I won't back down.
We'll defeat your ult. If I have to replay this, then I have to replay it. That's what I figured. Okay, so we're not done yet. But there's gotta be more.
We're dying over. Fall back.
I'm going.
So the mercenaries had fled. Well, on to the next.
Oh, there's Lenato.
Send in the auxiliary units. Let's do this.
Glad those mercs are gone, but this fog is still as thick as ever.
It's likely that sorcery is to blame for the predicament we found ourselves in.
Find defeat the Jaspard general among the enemy reinforcements. Okay. Hold up. So you fight them.
Not a problem.
You
I've got
over
this.
here.
We must act now, before the worry set. Let us have to cut those mages down. They're the ones invoking this fog. Defeating them should dispel it.
Oh, hello, mercenary. Ow! Okay, we're fine, we're fine.
I'll protect you.
There we go. Once we get the key, we can head to the chest at least. Can you? Ow. Fucker. No, stop! Shit. Fuck.
Let's go.
Just want to double check. 46. Cool. I'd like to have Miklon on her team, honestly. Miklon on her team would be dope. Okay. Are you all dead?
I cannot.
Let's begin.
No, but I'm gonna need to go down here.
My turn.
Right, cool. This way.
Not a problem.
Allow me.
So it's the one that Dedue's going to, I think.
Pull it together now.
Oh, come on. Fuck off. Ow.
I'm going.
I'll do it.
Excuse me. I just need to grab this chest real quick.
Can't take any chances.
There we go.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us...
They found us!
Your trickery ends here.
Oh my gosh, I took 51%. No! That's fine. I'll let's rank this off stream. Let's rank it off stream. Don't worry about it. It's like chapter 3 all over again. And there we go. Man. S ranking is hard, that's for sure, but once you know like the mission, it makes it a lot easier. Plus, means I get to do some more fun stuff. Alright. There's the last place.
We did it!
The time for subterfuge has passed. We shall meet now in honest combat.
My turn.
Allow me.
Alright. So Lonato appeared with a lance.
And victory will be ours, Lonato. Come, everyone. We will overwhelm our foes.
Shall we? Come with me.
Still no sign of Dorothea. There she is. Hi, Dorothea. Welcome back. Glad to see you're here. Still fighting?
But he's done so much to ingratiate himself with the Empire. We can't exactly leave our new friend to die, can we?
Not now. Lonato is but one step away.
If we can just try to reason with Dorothea, then we might be able to settle things peacefully.
The might of Adrestia is on our side. Yes, with our combined forces. Use assistance.
Strike in unison.
I fucked up, didn't I?
I won't let you down.
I used the strategy, but I think it didn't change in time. Oh, she's still there. Hold on. She's still alive. Meet the messenger. Who's closest to this messenger? Oh, you two. Just go down there and stop it. Stop that.
We need to stop them before they call for backup.
I have to wait. There we go. That was very close for no good reason.
Let's start the attack. I'll take your.
I'm going.
Take a breather. No, I can keep fighting.
Dorothea, please. I don't want to see you die for nothing.
I can't say I want that either. All right, you win.
Hey, let's go. Dorothea's on our side.
If His Majesty means to shelter those vile church rats, then I shall rebuke him to my final breath. Fling open the gates.
I wasn't even gonna beat this with 15 minutes left anyway. That's fine.
It's time to settle this.
Hi, Lonato. How are you?
I have burned far too many bridges to turn back now.
Poor Lonato.
And not a moment too soon.
I also have not used Awakening in so long. That's fine. Ooh.
I will see Kristoff avenged, even at the cost of my own life.
But what about Ash? Ash loves you! Ash loves you, Lonato! Ash loves you! Ash loves you so much! I kind of find it funny. I also, like, last stream when we played this game, sorry, I just remembered with Miklon. I forgot Miklon's name.
Fool of a father, Kristoff, for he is soon to join you.
Damn, both timelines, Lonato dies. Both timelines, Lonato dies? You can't save Lonato? I'm sorry, Ash.
Battle is over. A fine effort, everyone.
Damn.
Especially considering the conditions.
I wonder what happens if you beat him with Ash. Maybe that's how you can do something.
Well, well, doesn't someone sound disappointed?
Can't catch a break? I know, right?
I don't know. We completed our mission and all, but it still feels like we lost somehow. Sure, we stopped Lonato, and we put Geralt and his mercenaries to rout, but not before they dragged us through one of the toughest fights we've experienced.
Wasn't that bad, honestly.
And most of all, I failed to take down the Ashen Demon. If that's not a loss, I don't know what is.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it.
Hooray! We did a job!
In the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
You're
Yeah,
right.
wasn't it?
I can't believe one fighter could turn the tide of an entire battle like that.
True.
Precisely. They're surely going to continue standing in our way, so do try to dig a little deeper the next time you square off.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
You're probably right. Thanks for the chat.
By the by, have you seen our valiant leader? I wonder where he's scampered off to.
Is he killing Lonato personally,
No Felix
or?
or the others in sight either. Maybe they're having a meeting or something.
Sounds like you should try to track them down then. Though, on second thought, it may not be any of your business.
Let's go look for them.
Probably shouldn't be sticking my nose into their private matters. But I am pretty curious. Let's go.
I want to see where they went to. Well, at least we got A rank. Like I said, I'll S rank it off stream like I did with Chapter 3.
I'm getting stronger.
I'm ever...
This just isn't my day.
It's all good, Mercedes.
There is little time for idling.
I cannot grow complacent.
A decent effort.
Yo, to do the MVP? That's so true. Mastered, master. Ooh, 4 mastereds. Nice.
A new power. All right.
For His Majesty.
Yes, this makes sense.
No, this is not my peak.
Shield, Iron Lance. Another immediate seal. Ooh, a lot of good stuff there. Nice. Yeah. Olivia Flame, Dedue and Sylvain, Dedue and Mercedes, and Sylvain and Mercedes. And we got Dorothea, level 16, underneath the chat, or underneath my base camp. We got 10 renown. Cool. Good stuff, good stuff.
You did well, Miklon. I will remember the deeds you've performed here today.
Have Miklon on our team.
You know as well as I that I only did it for the money. Your money.
Look at Miklon, looking good. You're not
That's
a beast yet.
The man from before.
I don't mean to question you, but why exactly are you eavesdropping on them?
It looks like they're having an argument. Butting in now would just make things worse.
What are you playing at, Boar? This washed-up bandit doesn't deserve to look at our army, let alone be a commander in it.
It's a decision I made in collaboration with the Margrave. 2 years ago, after I ascended the throne, I ordered Gustav to capture him, made him swear his allegiance to the royal family, and gave him a unit of soldiers to command.
Spare me the details of how you did it. What I want to know is why.
My army was lacking leaders. We needed capable fighters to fill in the gaps. As for Miklon here, the Margrave himself has instructed him in all manner of military tactics. I've seen his prowess with my own 2 eyes. In the centuries since the time of King Lugh, crests and relics have kept Faerghus safe. We've come to depend on that power to protect us from outside attacks, and grown all too complacent in its wake.
True.
Naturally, we will take full advantage of our heroes' relics in the battles ahead with Adrestia. But we cannot protect our home with relics alone. If all who could wield them fell, so too would we. The blood of the heroes is thinner now than ever before. We need men like him among our ranks.
I don't doubt the truth of your words, but that's not the issue here. Do you really think it appropriate to trust a man barely removed from his life as a brigand with the responsibility of command?
Everyone's heard the stories of the elder Gautier brother, how he resorted to banditry and plunder.
Poor Sylvain.
Do you not think our soldiers would object to being led by a man with such history?
Command, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. But you should know, I'm just a prisoner. My attendants, my aides, my best men, all stooges for the royal family. Breathing down my neck every waking moment. All the sleeping moments, too.
No wise remarks, Sylvain? You're standing there mute, as if this has nothing to do with you.
I think Sylvain's just processing.
I was one of the first His Majesty consulted with. There's nothing I could say that I haven't already. I'm sure you can't stand the sight of me, Miklon. But let's see if we can't get along, okay?
Anyway, now that we're all caught up, I'll await your next orders, Your Majesty, sir.
Let me play as Miklon. Let me play as Miklon.
I won't defend it. Though I do see use in such a man. What he did in his time as a bandit was monstrous, I admit that. And I deserve no small amount of judgment for giving him command in spite of it. But I can't help but wonder. Perhaps his life could have been dramatically different had he only possessed a crest.
It's like the same question they asked in Three Houses, right?
Same as the uncle I murdered.
I understand your reasoning, Your Majesty. Yet he's hurt so many people.
He's fine.
What's done is done. Stolen goods may be returned, but stolen lives cannot. If the man is unwilling to atone for his wrongdoings, then he will pay for it with his head. If he does wish to repent, however, then what better way to do so than by risking his life on behalf of our people? If any among us still can't forgive him, by all means, take up your arms and enact vengeance.
I get what you're trying to do, but you still should have talked to us first.
I mean, he did talk to Sylvain.
This isn't about who shoulders what blame. It's a matter of letting us know what you're thinking.
You're right, Felix. My apologies.
Interesting.
Now then, we march on Aryan Road as planned. With House Rose military might crippled, seizing the fortress should be a somewhat simpler matter.
The Silver Maiden. Can we really take it?
Yeah, we can.
You saw
easily.
how many troops they've already lost. Just plain math will tell you there can't be that many of them left back at the fortress. At least I sure hope not.
And I am sure Houses Karen and Geraint would be willing to lend us a few squadrons in return for the aid we provided them.
Agreed. And their militaries are both formidable indeed. I'll have to factor their support into our strategies moving forward. And what of you,
so
Ash?
many
Will you
strategies.
be joining the fight at Aryan Road?
Yes, I will. Though I do appreciate the concern, Your Majesty.
Man, it's 2 timelines, 2 times Ash has gotten to witness Leonardo die.
As long
Unfortunate.
As you're sure you can handle it. Do not hesitate to retreat if it becomes too much for you. House Rose forces aside. We now have the added threat of Geralt and his mercenary band to contend with. The very same mercenary band you had been looking for. is it not?
Yep.
Yeah. One of them in particular, a warrior known as the Ashen Demon, felled my entire company back before I met you. Not sure I'm looking for revenge exactly, but I do want to surpass them, no matter what it takes.
I see. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I mean, we've fought him,
Sorry, I wasn't really trying to hide it or anything. Just never came up, I guess.
I believe I understand. Overcoming Gerald and his mercenaries is what drives you in life.
Yeah, you could say that. It's the closest thing to a goal I have, for sure.
True-ish.
In any case,
Meanwhile, Arval,
those people cannot be taken lightly.
worried.
I'd like to avoid crossing blades with them as much as we can, though we'll likely encounter them sooner rather than later. Imperial forces are still encamped in the former Arendelle territory, after all.
Right. We'd better be ready for anything.
Taru. Ta-ta-ta-taru. Taru. Who's a character in Danganronpa 2? Anyway.
Azure Gleam. Conspiracy in the air.
Ooh, conspiracies. Crazy. Stuff.
Having laid Lonato low, the kingdom's army proceeds south. Count Rowe, who had prior declared fealty to the Empire, surrenders.
Makes sense.
Aryan Road falls back into kingdom hands.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be happening.
Foothold in the west lost, the Empire amasses troops in the former Arendelle territory to the south, prompting the army of Faerghus to strike before Adrestia can regain its footing.
So I imagine we're going to have to still reclaim territories all the way until Arendelle's territory. So we're probably looking about 6 or 7, I want to say. 6 or 7
It's nice Aryan
seems
Road
possible.
fell with little more than a hand wave, but it's hardly comfortable knowing the enemy is still on our doorstep.
Comfortable or no, we must take what few chances we do have to rest. Battle will be upon us again before we know it.
Not to mention the fortress is still a target. I mean, who wouldn't want their very own impregnable stronghold?
Our spies report that the enemy plans to mount such an attack from Arendelle land.
Arendelle, huh? It's been 2 years since the territory came under the Emperor's control.
Because Arendelle
The wind
sucks. We
carries
hate him.
rumors that Edelgard has been keeping Lord Arendelle imprisoned in his home since then.
I thought Arendelle's still a bad guy anyway.
No. Were the enemy to strike, and the fortress city to somehow fall, our path forward in this war would grow exceedingly perilous.
The West doesn't face the kind of constant threats we do, so there aren't as many strongholds here as in the North, right?
Basically. Though my uncle did say that started to change at least a tiny bit in the past couple of years.
Okay, okay.
The entire western region of the kingdom is likely to fall into enemy hands if we retreat from Aryan Road now.
Yeah, so we gotta take it all down. Then.
Which is exactly why we must take the offensive and restrain this Imperial snake before it can sink its fangs into us.
Hey, it'll be nice to strike first for once. It feels like we've been on the back foot for a while now.
Right you are. And remaining on perpetual defense would only lead to more meaningless, preventable deaths.
Let's go.
Offense is the best defense, I always say. We'll crush anyone who has the gall to stand against us.
Hell yeah!
There you go, getting carried away again. Look at them, all stunned into speechlessness.
Your Majesty, I bear terrible news.
Well, that's not good.
Calm yourself. What is it?
The convoy escorting Count Rowe to the capital has been attacked by an unknown assailant.
Aw, shit.
They've sustained heavy losses, and it seems Count Rowe has gone missing amid the chaos.
I see. And these assailants, we know nothing about them?
Very little, Your Majesty. The survivors claim to have been attacked by numerous mages.
Mages? No.
What's wrong? Do you know who it is?
You saw the court mage Cornelia during our battle at Faerghus, yes?
Yeah, 2 years ago. What up?
Well, she disappeared almost immediately after. It's likely she has been burrowed away in western Faerghus ever since. Which leads me to wonder if this attack wasn't her handiwork somehow. It's merely a feeling, though.
Which means it's probably correct.
I'd like to look into it
Probably.
if possible. But something tells me the Imperial soldiers won't wait around patiently while we go off hunting for clues.
Perhaps you should send a separate unit to investigate, while we attend to the Empire.
Yes, that would be prudent for now. We cannot afford to lower our guard for even a moment.
Miniature's doing pretty good, though, without being crazy. Alright, how many territories do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Called it. It's pretty much like us retaking. Ooh, okay, so this is the first time we get options. Ooh. So we get better options right now, huh?
Hey there.
Have I heard? What am I hearing? Tactical research facility up and running now. I guess the board arranged it. Mastering swordsmanship is enough. So we gotta go. We got a new facility. Where is this new facility? Bottom of the right. We'll talk to everyone in a moment. Let's take a look at this facility. Oh, there's a book here. Cool. Here are the research that leads to greatest tactics. After greatest failed battle, sure. At the Tactics Academy, you can enhance your unit's battle proficiencies. Expanding this facility will unlock new avenues for improvement. Additional war. Oh, we get the materials section. Let's go. Research tactics at the facility to allow unit to gain a second warrior gauge. Let's go. Oh, so it's not material based like in because I believe the original stretching. Original Fire Emblem Warriors you needed materials, and same with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I think Age of Calamity as well. This one's just gold. Nice. So we'll just spend all of our gold. Group session. Hold up. I just saw group session, so I was like, hell yeah. Awesome.
Your daily studies.
I should keep that in mind as I prepare. Yeah, cool. Let's just talk to everyone, just kind of skim through. The Alliance is having a tough time.
Yep.
Even though I guess the Alliance really just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. What, Miklon? I kind of want to have Miklon on our team eventually. That'd be cool. Hi, Catherine. Okay, served as Captain at Cesaros, but I never would have guessed he would lead and be a wandering mercenary. Yeah, apparently he's doing great. What up, Felix? So much the fool neglected to tell us. Royalty being annoying? No way. Who would have thought? Who's standing over here? Hey, what up, Happy?
Yeah. Huh? Honestly, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Cornelia, that's right. In Happy's support, you find out that Cornelia is the one who's been behind a lot of what happened to her in the Blue Lines route. Apparently a former Arundel. Well, we need Arundel's evil, like we already know that. Hello. Now I'm surrendering to keep myself alive. What other choice do I have? I'm to fight for Faerghus.
Let's see. Oh, thanks. I get things done.
Dorothy is like, I mean, maybe I'll fight people, maybe. It's kind of funny. Hi, Arvel.
This is true.
Such believe that things are about to get more difficult.
Well.
And then we'll fight the Ashen Demon. However many more times, everything will be fine, I'm sure. Traveler's Journal, look at that, amazing, awesome. I am the fastest reader of all times. And you just don't want to fight. Man, everyone just does not want to fight people, huh? Hey, what up, Flame?
In fact,
I'm wondering, like, I feel like Flame and Seth have to have a larger impact here. I'm surprised Rhea's not around. Like, Rhea is, like, only here for a brief bit. Hi, Ingrid. Sylvain and I know each other since we're young. There's a storm going on outside? I'm sorry, what did you just say? You said something about, like, sins? Oh, is it because of Glenn dying? It probably is Glenn dying.
How can I be of service? You
You have a crest, yet you don't have a face. Weird. So we're now accounts.
That reminds me.
Vestra.
Indeed. Very well then.
Oh, so they're saying Hubert's probably gonna be back.
May I help you?
Oh, yep, Cornelia is there. Okay, so that confirms that Cornelia is somehow involved.
How can I be of service?
Count Rowe was taken, probably because they don't trust him.
Carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
I don't care about the gifts.
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
But I do care about food because that means I can make food and befriend the people with my food skills. Even though I am very, very bad with food. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, did you guys hear I got an eye for quality? Crazy. I have an eye for quality. That's what that person said.
Nothing to report. Got it.
Glad to see that you're back, buddy. Mr. Gatekeeper Boyo.
Do you have a minute?
My parents are murdered. Crazy. And you hate Miklon. Who would have thought?
Good day to you. Indeed.
The Count Row lineage is going to come to an end. Crazy. Hi, Sylvain.
Good.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm worried about you, boy.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Yeah, I know supplies are great. No.
Everything has its use.
That was very, very loud. Hi, Petra. What's going on?
Oh.
And okay, so the people that we recruit will just start expressing concern that we, or like happiness that we. Okay, gotcha. Me vets. House in charge of Count Rose escorts. So you're another Viscount. I'm a new Viscount. I almost got somebody killed. Ash, are you okay with Leonardo?
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, I guess that never really made sense. Is like, did he really never care about Ash? Like, he just sent Ash there to die? Like, do we know fully what happens with Ash? Hi. King's orders, so I shall, of course.
Let's see.
Now he's an enemy of the church. Crazy. What up, Dimitri?
I wonder.
My own opinion accounts views, but I must admit that we took the need people.
No.
And it is Cornelia, like we know. Oh yeah, you have an award for me? Crazy. Amazing. Man, we're doing great on rewards right now. I'm in a combo in battle, but I can't remember the route. Try bringing Ash into battle when you replay it. I will. That's definitely the plan. And I'll do some research on it for like Blue Lion stuff.
Time to work you into shape.
All right, acquire some classes. Sylvain's got so many classes that he can be. Amazing. Have him be a brigand.
Different road?
Same destination. I actually might just keep having Merluvia just get all, like I might just focus on having one person max and then just kind of keep going down the road. That might just be the play moving forward. Wait a second. Because you're a girl, you can't brawl. Is that why? Because isn't there War Cleric? Wasn't there like War Cleric? Yeah, there used to be War Cleric, but I guess now if you're plays a female character, they can't brawl whatsoever, huh? Interesting. Armor Knight.
Oh, this'll.
Let's go do 2 there. No, the only DLC class they brought back is Trickster. Yeah, because I noticed there's no Valkyrie either. I will do. Let's do Cavalier.
My duty
remains unchanged. Ash, I only have 1 left, right? Oh, I have 3 left? Jesus, when did I have 3 left? Mage.
Will this make me...
I guess I'll do another one for Sylvain. No. Mercedes has quite a few she can be as well. I guess we'll do Priest. Priest is not bad.
I love
Net. Still trying to be a Mimrodon, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Dorothea, I don't need to worry about. Seteth, I do. Yeah, no, I'll do one for Seteth. Doesn't really matter to me though, like what class everyone is. Like at the end of the day, they will do their like last classes sort of thing. But, all right, let's optimize these. Just want to make sure. Ooh, Flynn and Dorothea at least get some stuff. Almost got some people to B rank too. Huh. In training. Hurrah!
We did great.
Perfect, nice. 2 perfects, 3 perfects, and a nice. All right, cool.
The more I'm capable of, the more I can help His Majesty.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Nice. Again. Once again, just want to make sure that we don't like screw over supports and everything. Begin training. Here's this spell and here's that spell.
Training together sure
Nice,
beats
nice,
doing it
perfect,
alone.
great.
No, this is not my peak.
Hey, I'm getting better. I have yet more power to unleash.
For His Majesty.
Got to give this a try sometime.
Cool. Optimize again.
You needn't hold back.
Yes, I'm a knight now, and I won't let you outdo me.
Look at that, Ash writing down all the things. Nice, perfect, great, great, great. Rodrigue gets the
A new
max.
power. All right. How can I best use this power?
The more I'm capable of, the more I can help His Majesty.
Stuff. I'm gonna keep one training. I am gonna keep one training on the back end just in case something else comes up.
Hunger is the
Alright,
true
let's
enemy.
cook a meal. Alright, let's do. Okay, hold on. I only have 1 tomato. I want to try to use stuff that I have things for, like this. I'll do Petra and Happy, just for the time being. I'm sure I know how to cook. Nope, we failed. We got nice. We got a nice.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
That's fine.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Hey, Maluvia and Happy.
You're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
All right, let's see what's next. It's only 1. Pickled rabbit skewers. Oh, okay. We can do Felix and Rodrigue. Yeah, we'll do Felix and Rodrigue. Nope, we got nice again. Ah, we suck at cooking.
Yeah,
This is delicious.
I don't want...
Alright, and then there's just one more.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Slightly fills the warrior gauge is last one, right? Yeah. And nobody wants it. It's just happy. God dang it, it's always just happy.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Whatever, that's fine. We'll get some more people eventually. I'm gonna keep two. I'm gonna keep two just in case. All right. We do have some support conversations to do an Ash. Oh, I think this one was locked, right? Because we had. It's probably gonna talk about Lonato dying.
Right. I didn't mean to take this much of a detour.
Just getting back?
Hey, Dudu. Hope I didn't worry you.
You didn't. You were in town, yes?
I went to pick up some supplies, but on the way back I saw these flowers blooming, and I just couldn't help but pick some.
Ah, yarrows.
They're used as an ingredient in healing salves. Although you can also slap the leaves on your wounds and get mostly the same effect.
Dudu looks surprised.
Oh, and I plan on soaking them in alcohol. It'll produce a liquid that can be used for a wonderful ointment. Though I suppose it would be faster to just use healing magic.
Listen, vulneraries are good.
You seem well informed on the subject.
Lonato knew all about it. So I picked up a few things from him.
Yep. That's the reason.
Lonato. Interest in plants?
Oh, sure. He kept tons of botanical encyclopedias and books like that in his room. He loved flowers. He even kept a small herb garden at Castle Gaspar. Hey, you like gardening too, right? I mean, you were always watering the flowers in the greenhouse back at Garreg Mach.
I suppose I do, though I know little of the medicinal properties.
What the hell was that noise?
Yeah, I guess knowing how to grow plants is different from knowing how to use them.
Weird.
Even so, the greenhouse was a treasure to me.
I wish I could go into a greenhouse, but then I'd die, so I can't do that.
I've never even seen in Castle Gaspar's garden.
I would like very much to visit this garden of yours one day.
We should go. Of course, a lot has happened since I last saw it.
And we may have killed Lonato.
My younger siblings should still be looking after it.
I look forward to it. Though, how did Lord Lonato come to know so much about medicinal herbs?
He used to serve Grand Duke Rufus, so maybe he studied them while he was in the capital.
Perhaps.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here chatting away when I should be off making myself useful.
Of course. Medicinal herbs.
What's so interesting about medicinal herbs? Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Which battle?
I don't know why I just went to the strategist, just like inspecting. All right, let's kind of take a look. Ooh, hello. Is that Anna? Occasionally, Anna's shop will appear on the war map. Anna will change locations each time you get into battle, so don't miss your chance to visit her shop. You select a surveying spot where Anna is currently located on the war map. Anna will visit your camp and set up shop there for the duration of the current chapter. Buy rare and precious items from her shop. Gotcha, so she'll just move around. I was not meaning to go to the strategist just yet. I was actually going to you.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Okay, yeah. So Mutiny and Magdred. So I have an idea. Yep, that's what I figured. That's what I figured.
I'll continue gathering records.
I'll worry about that later. Anyway, I just want to check the strategist because we're actually going to be. I think we're going to do one chapter per stream. I feel like that makes it easy. I just kind of want to look around to see what we're at right now. So having a gift, or where's the gift? If I recall correctly, in the first Fire Emblem, you could get Anna. I think Anna was either DLC or was like a secret character, but like, Anna was broken as hell. Though I think there was another character who's better. I don't want to say, if you've never played Fire Emblem Warriors, the first game, because they're a character from another Fire Emblem game too. But there's another archer who is insane. Like, I believe they were the best character, hands down, in that game. All right, cool.
Make sure you're ready.
So, man, that does mean that, huh? So it is actually the same stuff as. Can I trap you? Can I trap you? Can I trap you? Please, please. Nope. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Nope. 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 Stop. 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 Please. This AI is too strong. It's too strong. Hold on. Can I get you stuck in the corner? Nope. Nope. Keep going. Go. Going. Going. I'm breaking the AI, okay? Oh, come on, come on. No, no, stop, stop, stop. God dang it. The AI is too powerful. It knows. It knows. Good stuff. God, this game is so much fun. I really, really love this game. It's so good, so much fun. I can't wait to play a lot more of it. You have some more battalions, don't you?
Hello, you.
Yes, you do. Just want to grab one of each.
We have
That's
some
weird.
truly. Come back soon, all right?
that was really, really weird. Just want to check something here.
Well, how'd it go?
I have 72 achievements left. Done. Expand the training grounds. 15 different recipes. Ooh, smooth talker. Achieve morale level 2 for the first time. Interesting. Obtain a prepared Mercurius critic. Huh. Just some other like strong weapons, I guess, too. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. So yeah, off stream I'll get S rank on the Lonato fight, and then I'll see if there's any special conversation between Ash and Lonato. If I bring Ash, excuse me, and then I'm gonna do my best to try to I'm gonna see if I can try to do the missions like S ranking on normal, but also on easy, just because that will probably help with like some support stuff and get some stuff done. And then next time we stream this game, we'll of course do the next chapter. I want to just check something here right quick. Okay. I just wanted to be sure there. Let's see something here. Is he still going? That's the question. Is this guy still going? Probably not. Because we have other options right now, and there's actually a lot to think about to do right now. I should also get like actual food in my system, but we'll see. I just want to check something real fast. Okay, I see what they're doing. So, alright, I'm gonna go to a bit of an intermission here, but this could be it for Fire Emblem 3 Hopes for today. Let me just go to a